Alright, hello everyone. So, we'll just be doing a casual stream. I'm going to be working on this comic here. There are 45 pages I need to do in total, and this is page 1, so I really doubt I'm gonna get all of it done this day, but we'll see what we can do. As for over in the top right here, I'm watching a video. It's an 11-hour video, so it should be plenty to cover us for the stream. And it's just Fallout 4 from Many a True Nerd. It's the No Kill Birthday live stream special. If you want the link, I will post it in the chat for you guys. Because if you want to watch the rest, it'll be there. Alright, and with that said and all that done, I think I've covered my bases, so let us begin.
And I think we will go for we'll go for man on this occasion, because I kind of like. Here's the thing: when you play as a pacifist in Fallout 4, you're not playing as a good person. You're not playing as a good person at all. You're playing as a very bad person. So I feel like we need an arsehole. And for that, I think we need to now we're out of the title screen. We can slightly restore the the volume there. I think what we need is I need an evil mustache and an evil head. Like, not like full on like I'm destroying the world evil. I just need like bastard. I need a bastard mustache, I think. So marking blemishes, things, and all that. I need the.
I'm just getting the references up and ready.
Where's sculpt type of color? Is it under?
Alright, that should do it.
No, where's my mustache? Where's my mustaches game? Need my mustaches. Markings, blemishes, damages. Okay,
a little further down.
Maybe it isn't that. I'm not sure if I've ever. There must.
Okay.
There must.
Well, go to the other face thing then.
Huh? Other face thing?
Well, it says.
Yep, stream appears to be
That's
good.
presets.
Oh,
That's
references.
presets. If you want to look more like Sean ahead of time.
Well, this
some
guy
reason.
has facial hair, so there must be facial hair.
There has to be facial hair. Where is
So
facial
it's
hair?
not an extra?
Apparently not. And body, I know for a fact, is the triangle of muscular thin lard, so it's not that.
What up on my
There are no moustaches in Fallout 4.
There we go.
Never realised this. Hang on. If I go through the faces,
It's in chin.
It's in chin. I was looking at lip, but
Alright.
okay. Hang on. Chin. Scale. Accept. Move. Rotate. Oh, rotate that way. Appear to be a. Where's
Facial hair. There was facial hair on the screen. You just didn't.
Ah, there it is. We got it.
Hey.
They hide that away, don't they? Okay, we need the evil. Okay, clap.
I mean, to be fair, beards are
that's
terrible.
somewhat evil. We need. Oh, that's eviler. Suave is currently eviler. I think Suave is eviler. We need the evilest we can find. There we go. We've got it.
I mean, I'm sure they're gonna have the
facial hair.
The facial hair.
Facial hair. No, it's not that evil. I want like a proper swirly mustache, if at all possible. Proper twirly.
Looks like they don't. That's a shame.
There we go.
That's a perfect missed
Pretty
opportunity.
evil.
That's quite evil. Oh my is currently the. That's also evil. That's just the same thing, but with more.
I'm sorry, but who spends the resources to do that smooth?
Oh! Yes! That's what we wanted. Yes. Okay. Now we just.
There you go.
The equally evil hairstyle. We need evil hair. I need ridiculous
What's
hair.
midlifer?
Midlife would just mean starting to go
Wow.
a bit on the thin side. It's fine. It's a bit harsh to us in our midlives.
Yes, sir.
Quite frankly, I need some matching evil. I
Ooh.
need some matching.
There's the creeper hair. Oh, slick and sleazy though.
Slick and sleazy feels like that could be a good winner.
Yeah,
right there.
all right.
Okay,
Go
that's
on.
pretty good.
Math teacher, that's a bit rude.
Heavyweight, short crop, stunning intellect, firebrand, trailblazer, urban.
Urban. I mean,
It's kind of it's certainly a bit dickish there. Dapper, 9 to 5, rebel, shaggy, suave, bedraggled, casual kept pomp.
Oh, come
Snapple
on,
too?
Pompadour with that moustache!
I mean, that's what I think that's what we're going for so far. Unless we can find something better than Pompadour, but I feel like it might just be Pompadour. No, I think it's I think this is.
What color, what color, what color, what color?
I think I accept this. The color. Actually, you can't You can't. You like introduce a color. You've got to select the of the options available. Which is I feel like it's deep red.
I mean,
I feel like it.
what else do we got?
Alright.
We could go up to platinum blonde.
Yeah, okay, I mean, that's not...
Gold cuts.
It's basically just standard hair colors. It's pretty standard.
Can you
Copy this.
To the
And then we
over.
paste and transform it.
I think I would
Bit.
deep red.
Oh yeah.
I think the deep red
Well,
goes
I'm in
to the
favor.
moustache.
You know how
Yeah,
I feel.
there
about
we go.
red
I think that's it. There we go. This is
platinum blonde. Yeah, I see what you think about platinum blonde, but the platinum blonde isn't really a proper platinum blonde. Like, you know.
what was the this you could go full on bleached. You can go down to bleached if you want.
I haven't marked
Very,
these
very,
legs,
very
so
bleached indeed. The platinum blonde
this
on
is
top is.
sketch.
I feel like that's not proper platinum blonde. You need to go down to the bottom.
This
if you want to go
is
full on. I kind of I can feel that too.
okay.
I feel like the
So
white
that
one
can be
is
looked.
cool.
I feel like yeah. You know what? I'm going for the bleached. I think we're gonna go
Did you?
for
I think somebody who spends this much time in the post-apocalypse
yeah,
securing bleach,
yeah.
making sure that their hair is like shiny and beautiful, fucking bleaching their eyebrows,
Yeah.
and like maintaining this kind of a that
Matching steel eyes, obviously.
Mm.
Matching steel eyes.
Well, that's a bit
Very important. There we go. Liking it. Absolutely liking it. I think some people are bringing up
Okay.
Nigel Thornberry. There we go. We've got so this is. I feel like this person. I feel like you wouldn't necessarily trust this person, and I feel like you'd be right. You'd be right not to. You'd be 100% right not to do so. This is
Yes.
yeah. This is there we go. That's perfectly acceptable right there. I think we might also add some little markings, some bits of damage, perhaps in various ways, just to kind of further blemishes as well. You've got a few bits and pieces. You've got some markings. You got some. This is mainly just
There we
freckles
go.
and moles, to be honest, which I think is a bit harsh. Let's go for at
one
least,
more.
let's just go for at least one fairly prominent scar. That's good. I like that. No, Claire's not convinced. Okay.
I like the brow ones.
The brow ones, more up at the top. We got ourselves. I mean, that's kind of like the classic favorite. Cause that one's super badass that we got there. You're more for forehead.
Isn't forehead just the one you were saying?
Uh,
Or can you go to left brow small? Maybe it's
brow
not big
small.
enough.
it's small, but it's acceptable. Just just a
Yeah,
little
maybe
touch.
you could do a lip cut as well or something.
Just a nice little lip cut. Just nice one down there. Say chin. Say chin.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
I
there
wanna
we go.
write
You know,
this out, or
that's
do
fine.
I
I'm
want
happy
to
with that.
use it?
This guy's where we are.
He's
So we could
fucked.
also yes, do a little bit of bits and pieces. I think I'm content with that. Yes, there we go. Our entirely trustworthy individual. Confirmed character, let's go.
It's Sturgis's granddad, apparently.
It could well be. Right, we now just basically have to wait for a minute for yes, the Vault Tech.
I mean, would you trust him with your life?
I was literally about to introduce you. Go, Claire. While we wait for him to make his move.
Shout out to Grim WTF, who gave you 100 Canadian dollars.
Best dollars.
And says, "Happy birthday, John, and coincidentally, my birthday is tomorrow. I remember watching your first videos on my birthday while waiting for my friends to get off of work.
Oh.
So that's really cool, and it might even have been those ones, depending on how long they've been around, it might be those ones you were talking about before.
9 years back. 9 years, because obviously, there's a period of about 3 months between the very start of Many a True Nerd and us and the first ever Fallout video on Many a True Nerd. So there you go.
Yes, indeed. And let me see. We've got a message from the book 778 who came in
I
first.
did them all in.
You managed to get in first today during the busyness.
Yeah,
Amazing.
with £5 and says, "Happy birthday, John."
The thing is, my reaction is always gonna be "Happy birthday to you too." We're just gonna say that to a lot of people today.
Okay.
I wish people her birthday back.
Yeah. Shout out to
Little
Jake,
too
who
big.
gave us £50 and said, "Happy birthday, John. Do some good celebrating and eat all the cake. Also, you lot, you need to be nicer to John today, so only 2 perception insults per person or something. I don't know. Eat some cake and be fab."
Excellent.
Yes, we've
Okay.
already had lots of cake.
Voltec Man arrives to do a basic character build. So obviously, let's just greet him. To skip through to this. Obviously, none of this actually matters in any meaningful sense. I'm gonna be lovely. Before the apocalypse, I'm lovely. I'm just going to be. I won't think I'm nice. I'm just going to be a monster anyway. I'm just going to tell him go away. There we go. Lovely. There we go. But it doesn't matter. He doesn't care. He'll force you to do it anyway. There's no way out of this conversation. So. I don't know what the character limit is, but I feel like we are...
Sounds like school.
Jimmy Cleaner Hands. There we go.
And I force you to take it anyway.
Jimmy Cleaner Hands. That's who I'm playing as today. So
You mean Mr. Clean?
Let's talk about builds here, because this is not going to be very peculiar.
What? Did he just make Mr. Clean?
It is basically going to be a blend of charisma and intelligence, because in Fallout 4 there is charisma is in charge of 2 things that are tied to pacifism in Fallout 4. The first, of course, is if you've got charisma, that's how you pass speech checks. There aren't that many speech checks in the game, but there are a handful of speech checks that let you, skip things, auto-complete quests, etc., etc., etc. So that goes straight up to 10, not 9, because the bobblehead for charisma is really hard to get to. It's in the asylum, very tricky to get to. Charisma also controls the, basically, whatever they're called. What name you want to give them. The selection of perks that are used to basically force people, basically illusion magic. Like, there's illusion magic in Fallout 4. Because in Elder Scrolls, you can use illusion to make people calm or to make people fury, etc. And basically, calm illusion magic exists in Fallout 4. It's just tied to charisma. It's Animal Friend, it's Wasteland Whisperer, and it's Intimidation. And they're all tied to charisma. And that's going to be really important and also incredibly unreliable. So we're going to take all the pacification perks. That will do as a name for them perfectly fine. However, one of them doesn't live in charisma. There is also robotics expert. Okay, robotics expert lives in intelligence. It's intelligence 8, but the intelligence bobblehead's super easy to get hold of, so we don't need to take that to 8 straight away. Not necessary. We can boost that to 8 nice and easy. This also is important because in this build I do not have enough special points to take luck up to Idiot Savant. Because obviously, if we're not fighting, we're not going to be doing a single critical hit in the game. So I don't need any luck. So therefore, I need my XP to be coming from somewhere. It's coming from intelligence, not luck. This is fine because intelligence 1 with Idiot Savant rank 1, you have an intelligence of, it's the equivalent. The average XP you gain is about the same as intelligence 8 or so. So because I've got intelligence 7, I'm not going to be losing out by not having Idiot Savant. So that's fine. The rest we're just going to split between what we've actually got left at this point, which is obviously agility goes up to 3, so we've got sneak perks. We need the sneak perks. Obviously not getting spotted is a good way of not having to fight. Perception, this one's interesting. There is a very particular reason I want perception to be up at 3. We'll get to that when we get to it. Endurance, meanwhile, is basically where I'll just dump everything else. 3 endurance doesn't mean anything in particular, and we're just going to run with it. And yes, we're going to... Oh god, there's so many exploits. I'll explain... Someone's just brought up a very good exploit. I will explain the exploits and how we do...
Do you want to talk about it then, because...
Not right this second, because there's... Well, we're going over the build. But yes, that will be acceptable. So that there is what we're thinking. So strength we don't like. You could argue take strength to 3, so you've got access to armorer. We can do without armorer for now. The thing about armorer is you can mostly find what you need in shops and just buy the parts you need and then strip shop parts or wild parts for the parts you need. You don't need armorer. like, I will find plenty of muffled gear, for example, out in the thing. This is the only thing I've got planned, by the way. I've got an envelope next to me. Clay, can you confirm I've got an envelope with this written in front of it?
Yes, there's a bunch of numbers on it, which is good because I can't read anything else in John's handwriting.
It's true. So that's the extent of the planning. From now on, I'm just going to be basically making it all up using my understanding of the game's mechanics. But yeah, obviously you don't need luck because I'm not going to be using a single critical hit in the entire game. I mean, I suppose in theory you could use like crits with like say kneecapper, like to like get enemies down on the ground. Like I suppose like
That seems very limited.
Trust me, we're going to have like we're gonna have to follow the shepherd book rule of the Bible being fuzzy on the topic of kneecaps. That definitely is a thing we might have to consider. Strength 1 will definitely just have to make do with that. And yes, we're on a very hard, not on survival.
You heard it here, folks. Apparently we don't have kneecaps.
Possible, but it'll be incredibly annoying because there is going to be a lot of death and resetting because so much of pacification perks comes down to dice rolls, and I'll get into precisely what that means once we start doing them. For now, of course, we can't until I've got a Pip-Boy. I don't have access to the perk table, and we'll start the game at level 1, so we don't have any of that. So, alright. We'll say that's an acceptable build as a starting point. It's going to be great. We'll just shut the door in a second, and I'm sure plot will now happen. Claire, help yourself to some messages while plot is occurring, and we wait for the apocalypse to occur.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to a bit equation 314 who.
So,
£10.
I'll tell you a little bit about the story.
Wonderful day.
Um, essentially, this lady is wanted, and
stressing out about that.
they're off to find her and capture her, and take her home to her
Yes,
loving, totally not psychopathic family.
Okay, let's see. There are so many lovely messages. Shout out to Wobble who gave us £2 and says happy birthday. And John,
No, I can do better.
Sad.
I can do better. There we go.
Probably not true.
Is there such a crime as attempted theft?
No, but I was also gonna point out that attempted murder and murder ain't the same crime.
That's true.
So there you go.
I think there is attempted theft, but
And says, happy birthday, John. Here's some money so you don't.
I think it's like a fine or something, if I
Luckily,
remember.
Claire already did,
We're
so
gonna
we're under
get
control.
paid for baking you a cake.
I feel like that wouldn't be in the birthday spirit.
No, exactly.
Like, if a robber was breaking through your door and you called them and they got tried, they'd get fined for trying to steal, even if they didn't succeed.
Happiness. Thank you for all that you do. And happy birthday, John.
I hope you noticed, by the way,
Let's
in the
zoom out a bit.
background there, the 2 sarcastic options you can take when you're in Sean in the intro. If you're playing as the male character, yes, you reference to a special day in the park about a year ago. Obviously, you've got a baby, and the female protagonist, if you're playing as her, makes it more explicit, saying she doesn't wish to become pregnant again, playfully. And meanwhile, if you're traveling with Codsworth and you go down to the Boston park where Swan is, Codsworth does indicate that you have been there before, suggesting possibly we can indeed confirm that maybe in one of the little outbuildings in the Boston Common is where Sean was conceived. That's how I choose to read the game anyway. So, yes, by the way, the apocalypse
Well, the more you know.
is happening. And Ron Perlman is like, he's super sad about it because the world's exploded and he lives in the world.
World's on
That's,
fire,
that's a bit
how
of a
about
shame.
yours?
And in just a moment,
That's the
get
way I
over
like
here
it,
when
'cause I never
ready.
get
We're ready.
bored.
Alright, we're ready. We're ready to go. As soon as the door goes.
Hey,
Any
now,
second now. Screw my
you're a
wife and
rock
baby.
star.
I'm ready for the
Get
vault.
your game
Alright,
on.
let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go. Come on. Actually, I'm not sure which way does the door open in or out? I'm not 100% sure where the door opens in
Okay.
or out.
Please slam in his face.
Yes, it did! Go, 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 go. Okay, let's talk about downsides of this build. The problem I'm going to be sprinting. I'm basically a large number of enemies. I'm just going to be trying to sprint straight past them. But you may notice I've not got much AP.
Yeah.
With agility of 3, and sprinting is not just a matter of AP, it's AP and endurance. Like, AP is how many AP you've got. Sorry, agility is how many AP you've got. Endurance is how fast you burn them when you're sprinting. I don't have endurance or agility. So as a result of that, I cannot sprint much. Sprinting is not working, and I don't have that much health. So you could
This up to
argue that...
10?
Yeah, this is so... I mean, maybe I should have just ignored the intelligence for now and gone for, like, more endurance instead. But if you do that, then obviously that means your XP gain is really low. You don't have Video Savant because you're definitely in this build and in this run not taking luck. If you don't have Video Savant and you've got like intelligence of 1, then you are basically gaining experience so slowly. And when you're gaining it that, I mean, like, and when you're outside of survival mode...
Yeah, it's a little dumb they tied it to intelligence.
And bear in mind, if you're not killing, you're not gaining kill XP. Now,
Because it locks you into
game has a ratio
always having
of how much XP
intelligence,
you get
basically.
for, like, you know, doing skill checks and completing quests versus how much XP do you get for killing. In Fallout 4, that ratio is heavily in favor of kills. You get, like... You can kill 3 enemies and have more XP than you get for, like, an entire relatively complicated mission. It is relatively difficult to gain XP in Fallout 4 if you're not killing. It is a slow process, meaning... And you've also got the problem that the pacification perks don't really come into play, not properly, until about... It depends. I think, like, Animal Friend, you can get going about level 12. Some of them, it's more like low 20s. Meaning, basically, we're just going to be exploiting. Like, you can't not exploit, because otherwise this is just the slowest, arguably, like... How would you even get to, like, level 20?
I mean, it is 11 hours long, so...
And, like, without the benefit of... and when so many quests need you to kill. It would be incredibly difficult. So you kind of have to use XP, well, not exploits, but you need to be a little bit cheap. A little bit cheesy. So which is what we're going to do. So Jimmy Clean Hands now just needs to do a little bit more plot. We're just going to go into the vault and get ourselves into the future. And then we're going to discuss why the vault's actually going to be quite tricky to escape from. Claire!
Amazing. Shout out to Fan of Cards 25 who gave us $50. And says happy
Going to do a little abstract art here, nothing to worry about.
And here's to
Probably will make
Thank
sense.
you very, very much indeed.
Probably.
And hopefully so, yes indeed. I mean, the bare minimum, we got the 10-year anniversary coming up next year.
Yes,
very
that's gonna be
exciting.
cool. Yes.
Got to do some really special stuff for that.
Yes. And as you were saying in the patron cast,
Yes.
hopefully for the 10-year anniversary we'll have more little furry paws around the house.
Hopefully before then, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully we'll have, some new animals within this year.
Yeah.
You're not adopting me. I'm not one to be adopted. I'm the adopter. The adoptess.
Come and talk to us about like
The one that claims.
organize, our little game
Murder.
plan for getting puppy and kittens.
Yep,
So-
look at, the space we've got available and the best way that we can use that to, and what that means for what the best option is for getting, pups and kits at the same time, at different times, which comes first, if either, Anyway, we've got some plot now that's unfortunately unskippable.
You've put a lot
The
of thought
I
into
kind of
this.
uploaded a file from
Like,
just before you leave the
50
vault.
times more than the average person does.
Miss the vault, and the vault is actually
Which is
kind of
nice.
interesting in its own way. So we're gonna do the vault. Claire.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to Oman Gaming who gave us $5 and said, "Happy birthday, John. Did you like that Crux Shadow Song's birthday that I recommended to you last week?"
Remind me.
Yeah, just a song called Birthday by the band Crux Shadows that they recommended in our stream. I think probably we didn't have a chance to
I'm not unfamiliar with the band either.
No. I think we said that we were gonna check it out, and then we forgot to check it out because it was super late.
Scribble it down on the thing. We'll listen to it after this.
Definitely.
Especially as if it is birthday related. It is my birthday.
The best glasses to 11-hour stream.
Actually,
Hey, Jen.
gave us, 50
You doing good?
Oh, thank you very, very much indeed.
and says, "John, you share a birthday with my mom. Can I get a birthday shout out for Amy?"
Happy birthday, Amy! Happy birthday to you!
My father's birthday is actually soon. I think he was born. Yeah, he was born right close to Father's Day, ironically. He was born to be the father of the fathers.
Much better since we've started kind of getting
Yeah.
into gear.
It's just funny because, like, you get people who are born close to Christmas and on certain special days. Like, you got me, who gets my birthday and
We missed
Christmas
having
presents
a
together
little
because, well,
right.
um,
There we go. We're now in control. Though obviously, yes, you don't actually get full control immediately because without the Pip-Boy, your functionality is limited and all sorts of things don't work in the vault. Like,
sorry, I got distracted by the dead body. It looked very pretty.
Picking up a baton. So, like, I really hope you, like, happen
Pity
to
there's no blood, though.
because if you
The
don't,
blood would absolutely make her look,
don't
let's
get
say,
VATS till the end
10
of the
times
thing,
better.
which is kind of
Sorry,
funny.
what?
Huh? I don't have VATS right now. VATS is not an option.
Oh, because
It
it's a
does.
weapon thing?
Well, I suppose so. Yes, but if you simply miss, hang on, there's a baton right here. If you don't
Yeah?
get the baton, you don't get VATS.
Do you ever get, like...
Pick up a different weapon. So you have to deal with.
Oh,
the first
no,
one, so
I
rather
suppose
than
that wouldn't
without it,
affect
because
you
can't
much,
use,
though.
VATS with
It is kind of funny,
doesn't work.
you know, there's a little bit of irony
If I pick up
to,
this baton, all of a sudden,
like, for example, a father or mother being born close to X Day.
When you say no kill, is it no kill of anybody, no kill of humans?
oh no, anything. We're very clear. It means absolutely nothing. So you know, like creatures.
Aw, I would never ignore you, Jen.
No people to be killed. And Pip.
I mean,
So we've got to make it to the end of this area and get to the Pip-Boy. The problem is, of course, there are many rad roaches.
oh, did my,
The rad roaches are going to, you know, try and kill me. They're very,
did I
very
drop
easy
out there?
to take down. One swing with the baton.
I've been having some issues with the net recently.
So,
Nothing major, it's just been,
there's a lot
I
of,
need to
rad
replace
roaches.
it.
There's one in this corridor. There's two.
My modem's like
Two in the next room. There's a good 6 in the corridor.
6 years old,
Three
maybe?
by the Pip-Boy. I've got to pick up the Pip-Boy. Once I have picked up the Pip-Boy, it's in my possession. The vault door is opening. All rad roaches despawn. Okay, but while I'm picking it up and looking at it, I'm still in the game, and if they're
Sorry about that, I've been getting some calls recently from,
got to find a way
you know,
to
like,
basically lock
Chinese
them behind
people
them or
who are
arrange for them.
saying like, "Ding house out,
They
so
notice there is a
blah."
nice generator
Ah,
right
I
here.
see.
If it's
I
important,
can-
they'll
I
call me
have two
back.
options. Either I manipulate the doors to just basically I get through a door and I close the door behind me and I stop them following me. Or if there's too many, they become a problem. I can simply, by sheer accident, before I am Jimmy Clean Hands, just happen to run very close by to a generator that might happen for lead to them dying in a terrible industrial accident that I couldn't possibly have.
You can't spell murder without murder.
Alright, I'm pretty sure Jimmy Clean Hands worked for the mob. FYI. So we're
Yeah,
just we
obviously.
just are where we are. So there's all these rad
Ah yes, good old Jimmy Clean Hands.
Going to be
He's very, very good at his job.
So yeah, we're just going to like have to try and basically just hope they just don't see me. I'd like you to go away, please. I'd like you to walk back over there. Please walk back over in that direction. All right, we need to start without you. There we go. You just stay over there, buddy. Okay, he's in caution, but that's fine.
A little bit that way,
go
up,
through
a
and
little
then
bit
close
that
the door.
way.
Now he can't follow me.
Follow
That
that
person just
way.
that one just died to demonstrate.
And
Hey,
actually, no,
generator
we'd have
dangerous,
that go
but that's
straight up with
absolutely
that.
Fine. Now we just basically just
And
loop around here. They're both
then we
coming
have
this
it
way, which
down
is
there,
absolutely
yeah.
okay. Straight through here. They may or may not ultimately get a little bit blown up. It's hard to say.
Yeah,
And then just close the door behind.
that's actually pretty interesting.
behind me. This guy, however, these guys are now in here with me. And obviously, as we're actually playing on very hard mode, they do actually hit pretty hard. Closed door, one of them makes it through. That's all absolutely fine. Grab the stim packs, because of course we can use stim packs. Grab this, because the only way to open the door is the evacuation tunnel. So that should now be open. And then round to here. And now basically sprint through this tunnel. These guys have to jump off the wall,
Just
which is gonna get me a
responding to
moment
some
of pause.
messages.
And then go. I missed.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me.
One of them made it through.
It reminds me of these birds that
And now we-
lived outside the old place I used to live.
Kind of hope we can survive this. Go.
There was
Go. Can't you?
basically
Okay.
these birds that really like to
Didn't plan this. I now need to lead these guys.
poop on my car. They didn't poop on anyone else's cars, just mine.
Everyone that
And I have a theory. I have the theory the person who used to live in that place before me was an asshole. So the reason they hated me was because of the person who was there before me.
Go.
Like, you can tell when you live near nice birds and mean birds. Like,
danger is now fading.
nice birds will, they'll fly up to the trees and, cheerfully do things.
This is why I didn't bother
And you
checking.
get the assholes.
May as well take the ammo, because the bare minimum, I'm going to make a lot of money. Because I can
Yeah,
sell
you can
all
sell
ammo.
everything. You
I
won't
can
need to use
I
any
can
of it.
sell ammo.
This,
Close
up,
as well.
this.
And I'm now
up.
in caution, not
This.
danger. So yeah, like this is why this is basically what you're witnessing right now is me doing
This.
my first like test run. This is a run I would normally do without any witnesses, where I just basically learn stuff. So stuff I did not know.
No witnesses.
Number one,
Nice.
I did not know that you could not interact with the Pip-Boy while you're in combat. And the game basically says, no, while you're in combat, you're simply not allowed to interact with the Pip-Boy. But now I'm in caution. Can't use in combat. Okay, need to wait. Okay, it means properly.
Alright, let's see.
I can't even be in caution. There we go. Hidden.
I think I need to edit this stair here.
And now I can pick up the Pip-Boy. And the Pip-Boy, actually, that's interesting. I read somewhere that, yes, the rad roaches can keep attacking you during this animation, but you can't pick it up if you're in combat. So maybe maybe this was patched at some point. Like, I may have been using some old out-of-date notes there. So there we go. I did that first time, and I'm genuinely
like that. Would that work better?
I'm genuinely quite impressed that that's actually a thing. Also, apparently, I did know that. I mentioned it during the legendary.
Yeah, there we go. There we go.
95 hit points. Brilliant. Love the 95 hit points, which
So
is
then we do it
you
like
may notice
this.
straight away that now the vault is clear.
No,
Rad
like
roaches
this.
all despawn as soon as the Pip-Boy
Yeah.
is picked up. So they're all gone.
Yeah, that should do it.
Meaning now if I
Hey,
want to, I could go and, like,
how you doing?
if I missed one
Oh,
step,
do some looting.
I may as well.
Having a good day?
Again, I don't actually want to use it, but ammo, like, nothing in this game can be worth less than 1. So as a result of that, like, every single, like, even the most useless ammo type, like 5mm or 10mm, like the weakest ammo type, it's not useless. Yes, 10mm is actually a good solid
Good, that's good.
gun. But you can, like, you can sell it, like, if you find 100 5mm rounds, you can sell them for 100 caps, and that's not terrible.
I
In
have
the
a
end.
question.
Yes.
As the resident, don't know as much about Fallout person.
Down.
So, like, in this game, can you use your gun to
Can I just make that a
stuff
thick
other than killing
up
people?
like that?
Like, say, break things or explode things or whatever?
Yeah.
Not so much, but yes, in
No,
theory,
no.
there is some, like,
I changed my mind. That looks awful.
interacted with. It doesn't show up as much as in some other Bethesda games. Like obviously, like in Oblivion, we've been
No,
using arrows to knock down Welkin stones from.
Yeah,
our bosses.
that's looking
Like,
good.
it doesn't show up as much as that.
That's cool. That's
to be
cool.
Honest, and for the sake of arguments, by the way, we do say that turrets and robots count as people. So we can't destroy them. We can't destroy them
Alright.
at all. I could top up my health at the sink, as people are saying, but obviously there's going to be a bed down at Sanctuary Hills, so we could just use that as well. Speaking of which, we've also got data. Yes, stats. This is how we keep score as to what's going on. So we've got ourselves basically a bunch of just stats that we've got going on. So here we go. People killed, animals killed, creatures killed. The distinction there, by the way, is an animal is like, it's a bit vague. Like animals.
Okay, I think that should do it.
Not that mutated.
Let us see.
Anything that's like deemed to be excessively mutated is now an abomination or monster. Is a creature. Robots are distinct from synths. Turrets are listed here.
Alright, let's do the background colors then.
Enemies, we can't.
And then we'll move on to the next page. One down, and did I say it was 40 or 50?
Guaranteed rewards, but in all fairness, we don't.
45. I was halfway right.
No, I'd say kneecapper might be useful on occasion, but mostly
Now we'll make
legendary
this
armor would
very,
be, way
very
more useful.
great.
Normally, I want legendary weapons and hate legendary armor. Today, the opposite is true. So basically, this lets us keep score and make sure that we are that we're not cheating. Now, Fallout
Sort of
4
like
is
a
bit
faded
interesting
paper,
because
so it'll be a
how
little
it counts those
darker.
numbers. I believe in
I don't think that's too dark.
previous Fallout games in the modern era, companion kills
Yeah,
were
there we
not
go.
put against that number. I believe in 4 they are. So we can't use companions, and we don't want to use companions. Like we've always said, like
I
pretty much
missed a
every time
line
I
here.
do, I always say, we're not allowed to use companions.
Such a
That'll be
travesty.
a
That
bit
cannot be ignored.
a little bit too on the easy.
There we go.
So we just say
You pick
Much better.
legendaries.
in theory, yes, you can pickpocket legendaries, and indeed, pickpocketing will play a role in this. Will play a significant role,
Ooh.
in fact, in this run.
I didn't do
Although not
that.
in the way that you. I
What?
really hope that that's just left. That's just like a clash that's been clean.
I'll just do that.
22 is not definitely not level 22.
Okay.
Uh,
Now we got the sand, which is, you know, just a lovely yellow,
you can potentially
just
find dead legendary.
copious amounts of
You can, yes.
Is there a
yellow.
stun gun in 4?
A stun gun.
Yeah.
I don't believe so. No, I'm definitely level 1.
Okay.
Definitely level 1. Just checking. So yes, this is what we want right here. We've got animal friend 1. So basically, if you point at your the way it works is you have to be aiming at an enemy. A prompt will be on screen if you are the right distance away, saying, you know, attempt to, I can't remember what the prompt is, pacify or something. So you'll be able to, yes, you can basically aim at it and you might be able to pacify it. However, there's a few things that affect this. One, it only works for creatures that are a lower level than you. I can't remember whether it's lower and the same or just lower.
Let's just make this all black.
It says below on here.
Yes, below. But I'm not sure if it
There
may
we
be the same as allowed. Which is why we want perception 3. Because awareness lets you
For
basically precisely
details.
what's going on with
Adobe is
we can-
fairly,
awareness lets you
fairly
see
orange.
the
A
level.
little
of the
lighter.
enemy.
Yeah,
As long as you
that
save
looks
the phone
Adobe.
description, But I think awareness 1, you can see the level of the enemy, which you can't normally do otherwise. I think that's the case anyway. But again, this is why we're doing this is why we do this sort of testing, and normally it happens off screen. But today you get to take part in it, which is lovely. Then we've got Wasteland Whisperer. So same deal.
That needs to be thicker,
And
otherwise it looks
intimidation,
really odd.
Same deal, but human.
We need to do
Problem is, even if
this,
the creature is
and
an
down.
appropriate level, and you can get up to them and point at them, and you do the pacification, there is what I believe is a 40% flat chance it works. Doesn't matter if like this is a level 1 creature and you're level 100, 40% chance it works. So therefore, more times than not, it will just fail. And if it fails, which you have no way of changing that. And if it fails, I think that creature then goes on to, I think it's a 60-second.
I think the issue is this
before you can
line.
try again.
It turns
This is
too
why
sharply.
This is why we didn't even entertain the possibility of thinking about this during, say, You Only Live Once, because there's just too much
There we
rapid
go.
chance to it. Yes, Claire's gesturing at me.
Yes. Okay. So, questions. Okay. Molly says awareness definitely shows the level. And Jacob and a
Blood Red Sky, my favorite.
would like,
It's not really
the syringe
accurate
that
to
was
Adobe,
used so
unfortunately.
we can use.
The syringe is absolutely
Let me
legit,
get
though.
that.
Keeping it topped up with ammo can be tricky.
We need to make that a little
The
lighter.
stuff you need to make syringe ammo is relatively obscure.
It needs to be a
So
little
when
more.
we get down to the chemistry work,
Yeah, I think that's Adobe.
I think that's available in the chemistry workstation from the moment you start, so we can have a chat about that. Also, just because I'm not in the habit of
Yeah.
doing this, I'm 100% just going to at some point pull out a gun and just
Might be a
kill
bit darker.
someone. I'll be like, oh yeah, shit, I'm not supposed to be doing that.
You know what? Why don't I just do the smart thing?
Drink
Adobe.
does that, by the way.
Yeah, that's gonna
Okay.
happen.
Let's
That's not the Adobe I'm looking for.
Go. I need to very quickly just set up Sanctuary, in particular, pull the chemistry works.
There we go.
Go.
Let's just grab this,
Julia, who's been a member for 30
remove that, and let's just, you know, do that. And bam. Oh, so I was basically right with the
For some
with that
reason,
colour.
I thought in my mind that was about to
Yeah.
go. Oh, I
Well,
don't have
now you know.
information, but I'll always let you into my heart. I thought it was going somewhere
Wow.
really sweet like that for some reason, but no.
Oh dear.
Okay, so we'll have that be that, and make these slides red.
Which is absolutely adorable. We've got
Yeah, and we'll do this white as well, and red.
Jack gave us the same birthday cake sticker for £1.50.
That doesn't line up.
We've also
It must be removed. It shall be purged.
there was lots lots and lots of super cute.
It is evil, and it is a sin, and it is bad, and evil and wrong, and I've said evil.
Sends a little "how's it going" sticker.
It's it's going fine for now. We'll see how that lasts.
The sky shall rain with
Excellent dollar.
poop. Oh, okay. I guess we got a poopy sky then. Hold on a moment.
So there you go.
Okay, so we need to go for a really, really shit brown. There you go. There's your poopy sky. I don't know why you wanted that, but there you go.
And speaking of Jimmy Clean Hands, there was a Jimmy Clean Hands message.
Excellent.
Yes, Tabby Zoravat
Yeah.
gave us.
Then we have that like that.
Jimmy Clean Hands, great grandson of Johnny Tightlips.
Pretty much, yes.
There we go.
Related.
Clearly.
Yeah, that looks a lot better.
Dear, oh dear.
No, I haven't done it in line again.
Got lots of, like,
Okay.
super big messages.
Let's just do the smart thing. Use the ruler.
Go, because I need to
And
make
use the
sure
ruler
that's
again.
Because we need resources.
Well, there we go. Now I can see exact. I did it on the wrong layer. God damn it.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to 8 Hole.
1 line,
500
2 line, and then we get this, and we go 1 line,
Thank you for everything
2 line,
for us.
and now we delete the lines,
Let's see. Also,
and it's like they never existed.
dollars.
Excellent dollars.
Rachel says, "Happy birthday, John. You got me through a mid-pandemic divorce.
Ooh.
That's some nice English.
Look forward to it
you-
every day. I love
you
getting a
got-
new game and
you got me.
from one-offs and from patron cast.
And again, my English isn't much better.
This after work.
Good. Well, I hope you're having a lovely day at work.
Yes,
Now,
indeed.
was that I just picked up? 'Cause there was one thing I was hoping I might kind of.
Let's make that that, and
No, yellow fedora,
That looks like-
deception fedora. I was hoping for a charisma hat.
I think we need to make this a little more
Right now,
orange
yes, my charisma
on the
is 10,
tops.
meaning if I boost it by just one,
Yeah,
which
like
should be a
that.
relatively easy way of doing.
And
that's
this should be
charisma
a
11.
little
Charisma 11
lighter
means I'm
on the
guaranteed to
top.
pass every single speech check in the entire game from level 1. No trouble with that whatsoever. Every speech check done. Now,
Okay.
in which case, yes,
Yeah.
there's going to be a hat somewhere, but
I
unfortunately,
think that
there's
works.
also going to be one actually.
No. Nope. I've changed my mind. That is awful.
Obviously, I will
No, that's even worse.
boost the intelligence up to the required 8 using bobblehead in the library in Boston.
There we go. That's the red I was looking for.
For that, don't forget the blast radius. By the way, blast radius is nuclear material. You don't get very.
There we go.
And you're a screw. So we definitely want that too. Come on, someone have a hat.
Alright.
Need someone to have a hat. The problem is that
Now-
these houses are infested with.
Did I
So we need that to be
Hello?
monsters.
those
So what
in?
we're going to do is we're going to have a nice word with.
No, I did.
Codsworth.
Isn't-
Hello, Codsworth.
It's grey enough. I thought it was the
Well, actually, you know
background.
what? Before I do this, I'm going to put a quick save. Sometimes temporary companions in this game are really weird. Sometimes temporary companions, the game's like, oh yeah, you are morally responsible for what they do. Sometimes the game's like, nah, it's fun.
You told them to do it.
Exactly. But what we're going to do now is I'm just going to quick save in case this goes wrong. So, glad
hello.
you called me Mr. Jimmy. Game has some.
We got quite a few people out there, so hi.
So anyway, Cod.
Welcome to the stream.
Oh no, my terrible fedora! I look even more evil. In
Current topic is murder.
Oh no, that's somehow even eviler, Claire.
Wow.
It's actually more evil.
Right.
Okay.
We'll
Cod,
make
we're
that.
getting free
Nope.
guaranteed passive
I'm not
first
happy with this
speech
background.
is,
I must
fine, and then we've just
dirty it.
I know,
It
let's
must be dirtied.
explore we're going to explore the neighborhood.
Well, it
together.
says there's 4
Fine,
people
fine,
watching.
skip. Are you okay, Codsworth? There we go. So that's my first.
Sand, it's
right
everywhere.
there. There's some free XP. He's very sad because he's been alone for 200 years and he's kind of sentient. And it's kind
That's
of
not sandy
terrifying
enough.
to think about it. The robots that have followed universe.
It's sandy cheeks, but not the sand I'm looking for. That's the same thing I just tried.
We're going to search the neighborhood together. That's what we're going to do.
Okay,
And if
what
you
about this
happen
one?
to kill
Yeah,
someone,
there we go.
why
That'll be.
don't we search the
That'll be
neighborhood?
sandy.
Lead the
Oh
way,
my God.
Codsworth. We're going to see whether I get
Okay.
for this. So Codsworth's just going to go over there, and we're just. I mean, I've got no reason.
New layer, and we're just gonna spread copious amounts of sand everywhere.
Sneak in front of
There we go.
them. If it says as the
Sand,
teacher
sand,
was
sand,
so
sand.
says hidden, he's confused.
Sand it down.
That's a very good little tip right there.
You
Howdy.
got that from Lofted Aphid.
Howdy, Jera.
Yeah.
I'm Philip.
So, okay, he's going to go in there. So he's definitely... Okay, so he's immediately killed... He's killed
And
some
now
creatures.
we
Let's see if
grab
I'm
the yellow.
officially to blame
Yellow,
for
yellow.
this right now.
Select
So,
all the yellow.
data, stats...
It's the wrong
combat.
thing.
Nope. Clean hands. Jimmy, clean hands.
Oh my
It's
goodness.
fine.
Shout out to
And then we'll
shout
just
out
do
to
this. Mask and boom.
HKE 77 gave us 50.
Oh, I forgot a bit.
There wasn't a message, but if you meant to leave one, and
And we'll put that to
please,
click on the mask, and now we can diet, and bam. There we go.
More than happy to
Well, I mean the knife, of course.
that goes for obviously everybody who.
I mean, sure you can use guns, and they do work very effectively, but
It's not,
you just can't get close and personal like you can with a knife.
but,
Yes.
let's see.
Claire, yes, that's why you're here.
There's screams,
People
their
make
fear. You just can't get close enough like you can with a knife, you know?
Exactly.
Well, that's why I
You are
prefer
Jack's
knives.
advocate.
Chat's union rep.
Yes.
Plus, you know, in Australia we do have some pretty big knives.
So evil with a fedora and a little twiddly mustache. Oh god. Jimmy Clean Hands is a monster. Thanks, Codsworth. Thanks for doing all the murder so I didn't have to. This is
Look
gonna
at
happen
this.
a lot. So there we go. He's now done that, giving me a bunch of extra houses I can now search and loot. And now I'm just basically I'm just desperately looking for a suave hat. All I want is a nice hat. That's all I want out of life. The odd stim pack wouldn't hurt either. By the way, if for whatever reason, this is always a fun trick. Inside settlements, if you find a safe you can't unlock, obviously most of them are novice. So you can just do them anyway, and they're a very good source of pre-war money, which is worth cloth, which is excellent. But I think there's one in
The
town
lights.
you almost certainly won't be able to do the first time you're actually here, which is it's the one right by the
Okay,
end.
so we'll do a...
Where there is, I think it's one advanced safe. And by the way, I'm going to try and activate the other rad roaches now. I'm just going to try and get them to follow me. I'm just going to spam a stim pack. Yes.
Yes. So okay, number one, shout out to
And now we just do bam, bam,
who says
bam.
chatvocate,
A chatvocate.
Bam.
Excellent.
which I like.
bam.
Right, you after me? He's
thank
after
you,
me.
ma'am.
Right, let's get some more people active. I'm just going to basically now gather up the remaining rad roaches. Wasn't this how...
Maybe. I mean, it really depends on how I'm feeling.
Cock on, what the...
I mean, I could kill you, but, you know, then you wouldn't be able to watch more streams, and that's, you know, that's the form of torture that I've selected.
Hi, don't mind me. Just don't mind me. Don't mind. Big
So,
trap.
I can't kill you yet, you still gotta watch the streams.
Roaches that exist on the streets. Now I'm just going to go over to Codsworth, and Codsworth is going to kill them for me. Codsworth is going to be... Oh, no! Oh, Codsworth! No, Codsworth! We're pacifists! No, Codsworth! Don't! Please, stop! Oh, no, I couldn't stop him in time. No, everyone's dead. So that was sad. Just double check that everyone's still nice and dead.
Well,
Jimmy Clean Hand.
I'm not sure what to do then,
Strikes again.
because, I mean,
Yeah, there is over here. I think it's in this house.
the only things I really know how to do are, well,
Right.
murder and
There
murder.
is-
So, in terms of things, the only options I have are murder
It's kind of hidden.
and
This is
murder,
a
so
safe.
I guess I'm gonna have to kill you.
Safe that's inside a settlement. If you just break it down, then everything that's in the safe gets transferred to the workbench. So basically, it's just been opened because everything that was in there is there, and that's got drugs in it. It's got some relatively elite drugs in it, I believe. So yeah, there we go. That's how you crack into safes you can't crack into. Though seriously, why have I not found like a single outfit or hat yet? Where are the hats? Where are
well,
my hats, game? I need-
that's why I haven't killed you yet. It's because you're okay with it. It's not fun if you're just okay with it.
Shout out to well, first of all, I want to say, people, as you probably know,
I'm not gonna let him know that.
uh,
If I let him know people liked him, he wouldn't be suffering now, would he?
in will be even more the case today because they are coming in thick and fast because you're all delightful and so generous and so sweet, and just wanting to.
It's not really about prolonging it, but you've openly asked me to kill you, so therefore I can't.
Be kind of, I
My
have,
hands are tied.
I am crossing them out as I'm reading them. We rarely miss any of them. Oftentimes people think maybe mine has been missed because I haven't heard it yet, and I've heard one that came in more recently or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
If it gets towards the end of the stream and you are not sure,
you
if it's been missed, whatever, I will check. But at this point, it's
shit.
like
You're right.
because there are
I guess I'll have to.
pages.
Do something about that in one of these days. But I mean, the fact of the matter is, you told me to tell him for you.
I've seen a couple of.
I'm not telling him because then he'd feel better about his suffering, and that would go against the purpose.
On the Fallout, I can imagine. Yeah, some
Yes.
people who might not be regular live streams have just had to pop in for this one. So that does make sense.
Yes, so I wanted to shout out Ninja Ops who gave us $10. And
Well, too bad. He's gonna think you stopped.
And I will have to say, I think that
She'd still do a better job.
And there's nothing you can do about it.
better job than
Because he's my character.
Yeah.
And I want him to suffer.
Yeah. If you've missed it in the last few months, we had to say goodbye to our cabs in June. So that was really hard, but it was really the right time.
Yeah.
She was tired, she was not well.
She couldn't even keep down water. There was no question it was her time.
And it was just really peaceful, We're very lucky. We haven't.
I suppose. I guess I'm just gonna have to live with that because
It was just really.
I'll find something one of these days.
Thinking, like, you know what?
I'll find it.
This is how I go.
Yeah.
This peacefully. It'll be
We
good.
do
She was
a little bit more on the clouds and
she deserved a rest.
a little bit more on
So,
the lights. Yeah,
I mean,
just to make them more cloudy.
I'm sorry if you came in here.
Lights.
And then you are getting
I mean,
bad news.
yeah.
Sad news, but yeah, we are.
That is true.
Tibbs, no longer with us.
You don't have a choice.
Yeah, we've taken a bit of time to grieve, and we've done a little
Yeah, a little bit more light.
patch out in
And
the garden. Where,
really, I should just copy and paste the clouds down to there because it's the same
nice and full of catnip.
landscape.
So we planted
But then again,
catnip flowers.
I'm lazy. Screw it.
Plans for future fluffy additions to the family.
Yes.
So we're gonna get somebody to come.
Oh, I mean, I figured he was still asleep, honestly.
At some point soon, and
Yeah.
like talk to us about timelines and.
And I'm not planning on taking a break anytime soon.
Want to get,
My goal is to finish all 45 pages before.
Literally like the worst ever Sanctuary clothing run I've seen. I've got like 2 hats and
No need.
That is it.
Let him sleep. I mean, the stream's not going anywhere. He can always watch it later.
Absolutely abysmal
Odds are.
run for goods. That is
Oh, I see.
how nothing I got out of
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. Then you could call the
I
police.
do not like. I genuinely can't remember a worse instance of that. That is, yeah, very very bad luck there. Very
Okay.
very bad luck. Also, you're technically outside the settlement. Can I not break you down because you're technically outside the settlement? Hang on, can I break you down? No, some of this is you're inside the settlement. You're outside the settlement. So okay, some of the fence I just can't break down. That's weird. I never actually.
Correct.
I can't remember noticing that.
Background is now complete.
Oh, I never knew that before. Because what people
Let us
John, you
make
do
a folder,
Yeah, but I forgot.
BG,
I got
and then move all of that
anymore.
to
Oh,
there.
mate.
And make it invisible.
Clearly, as we've established earlier, I can't remember what's on bloody cards sent to me earlier today. Blimey, heck, I can't remember these things. But yes, wood. That's what we
Okay.
Oh, giant pile of wood. Because wood is basically a basic construction
So
material.
yeah, I already made the background for that, so I just need
In
the
wood. There are
foreground, so
so many
I
logs,
need
so many
her
massive trees
peach-
that you can knock down.
peachness.
Really, useful.
Peach skin.
Because we're going to be, in this run,
Princess
bloody
Peach.
hell, I'm just going to be, especially as this is like the test run, we're going to be exploiting the shit out of everything. So basically, we're going to be using
Wait a second.
from the Fallout 4
Oh, no, wait. That's right. That's right.
which you may recall was
Oliver is Peach. She is the Peach
It
child.
was completely a box of there was a first aid box in that toilet.
There
Did
we go.
not know that was there off the top of my head. So we're basically just going to be mass crafting in Sanctuary Hills. There's not going to be the
I mean, that's kind of the point.
Getting yourself to a level 11, taking Idiot Savant 2, and then mass crafting after that point. That's the better way to mass craft in a way.
But,
then
yeah.
You are just making so much XP. And in particular, like...
Don't worry. I'll let you go.
For saying,
My body
start
back.
the game in survival mode, even if you don't mean to stay in survival mode, and then go over to very hard after you've done the Sanctuary Hill craft. Because I believe... Actually, survival mode you get bonus XP, but is it just bonus XP for fighting, or is it bonus XP for everything? Oh, that's interesting. I don't know. Like, I know you get a load of bonus XP.
Yeah, it's free of charge.
Actually...
Well, I mean, there is the $5.99 fee for the delivery, but you do get the actual bag free of charge.
Fighting XP, which would make sense if you think about it, because yeah, crafting's not any harder. Oh, there you go. I knew you'd be around sooner or later. There was one more who spawns out the pavement, but his spawn can be a bit wibbly. So we're just going to lead him back over to Codsworth. Jimmy Clean Hands will not bloody his hands when I can get the robot to do it for me. All right, the hired help will take care of this, and I am morally not to blame. Clap!
Yeah, shout out to Wobble who gave us £2 and says some.
I mean, that's fair enough.
So what we're doing here, there is so much wood. This is such a big settlement.
Yeah, no, it wasn't that much, and then there was only $100. Nothing really special.
Like behind the scene, this you see, for instance, is a super chat that just came in, and it's £2. You know, sometimes when something comes in that's like a huge amount of money.
Where did I put
Because, like, it's
the
much more to us
little...
that somebody would donate, you know, such a big amount, and
Somewhere around
acknowledge that
here.
it doesn't
Yes.
mean, you know, that you're not
Yeah, I probably should.
kind of a big deal. But this one, because it was commented,
Where did I put it?
right now in the
I
game.
know I put it there it is. Found it.
Otherwise, if I'm getting to it in, like, you know, an hour's time or whatever, it'll be a bit weird and
It'll
not
be
making sense.
not relevant.
So it's kind of the reasoning behind all of that. No, so
Okay.
hopefully that is making
That's
sense,
better.
for people. And as always, if you have to,
You must get the right colors.
you can't stick around.
Yes, let Claire know.
But must be consistent.
Reply me in chat, and I will make sure to get your super chat read before
Boop and boop. Then we need to grab
It's not like
scarf,
not a full clean sweep.
which is
of
the
the
same
settlement.
color as
There's
Act
loads
1,
more. There's so
because I
many
thought it was
things.
neat to be
Sanctuary.
matched.
It'll just slap you down. Do get the
That's the only reason.
street lamps, by the way. The street lamps are just swimming in resources. They have got so
There
much
we
in them,
go.
including like fuses, broken light bulbs, all the rest of it, which is super cool. Just bring the food round here as well, just so all my
And
things are vaguely nearby too.
that's it for the color.
Is great. Deforest.
Oh,
the
I missed one.
Area. You can't take down, I think, like the big mega tree in the center, but like all the others, just like, yeah, sure, why not? Just you may as well. There's also like fallen
And
trees everywhere.
what?
There's so much wood in this settlement. It's crazy. But yeah, you can't take down you can't take down the big central.
Tiny pixel right there. We go.
Highlight everything else and all the street lights. Like you are swimming in
Okay.
so much. Like yeah, we've got 1,000.
Now we just need some shading.
Steel already.
So the first things first.
This is a very small amount in the grand scheme of things.
Let's just grab.
Like you know, there's so many
Since you
trees
have
in the
a
back
lower
garden, so
shadow,
that could be another, like, yeah, that's only 12.
grab you
This
this.
one's 20. The
Paste
trees,
it.
I feel like they might have
Like
benefited from another pass and stuff.
wrong
How much
thing.
would they represent?
Like
Sometimes giant trees
that
are 12 and smaller
bill.
trees are like 20. It's like yeah,
And we
it's
lower
fine.
it
Yeah,
behind,
you're 20. You're
and then
20.
we do this.
Probably you're gonna be like you're also 20 and you're
And there we go.
settlement. We've seen like bigger ones that are. Is that invisible? Invisible maple tree. All right, that's fine. You want to be an invisible maple tree? I'm not going to
Do,
stand in
do
your
I want it to
way.
be very sharp or?
But yeah, we got
I
like
mean,
a
it being
bunch of
very sharp is
resources,
easier,
including,
but
like,
at the
you know,
same
let's
time,
just check the resource.
mm,
Oh, there's more. Oh
let's
god,
go 40%.
rubbish around the side here. There's and more trash. There's more trash here as well. There's all of you
There
guys.
we go.
That's another 20. That's another 20. That's another 20.
Then we need one
That's
more
gonna
little
be,
shadow
that's 20. That
right
one is
here.
20. Then there's more here. You're going to be another one.
Let
Oh god, there's so many trees.
that
I can't keep up with the number
die.
of trees here. That one's 20 as well. Then there's all this paneling
And
could in
we-
theory. All this
Oops.
paneling could in theory
Oop.
be that. So yes, now we just basically find the most
This
sensible
up,
things we can find. We need to find like the cheapest thing
40.
to produce. The cheapest thing in terms of wood, I believe, that you can make in order just to basically mass produce something, is, I think it's over in, it's fences. Where are fences? Are fences?
I suppose I will
These
draw
fences are
a glass couple of
miscellaneous.
pixels. There we go.
Not totally.
Now they actually look like they're on the scene.
No. Where do fences live? Ah, they probably live in fences, John. That would make sense. Yeah, just a basic.
Now we just need to.
I want the. Here we go. Post. That requires 2 wood to construct. I need 2 wood to construct a fence.
So what color will I make the shade?
Basically, we can just
Yes.
basically produce them, and we can just produce them on mass, and we can see that straight away. We're just going to get straight to. There we go. There's level 2. And we can take these down for 1. So you can't
Green.
perfectly recreate them, but you can, if you've got the patience, do that over and over. There's other things you can make as well. Another good one is a basic
Red.
rug. Rugs and miscellaneous. Where are?
Yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna go with the red.
I want a basic rug here. Basic rugs are pretty good, and mysteriously, yeah, some of the Vault Tech stuff is super cheap on the everything front. Like some of the DLC stuff is weirdly cheap, so you can build a lot of that stuff, which is pretty good. And yeah, you can build stuff like weight benches. Just because of DLC, you get a lot of stuff immediately.
Also, I did that background wrong. It is supposed to be.
Decorations. That'll be. There we go. Floor coverings. So we got ourselves a mat there. I want the basic rug, actually. There we go. Basic rug. There we go. Small rug. That one's 3. Is that the smallest one we've got? Oh, yeah, we've also got floor mats. That's rubber. Obviously, we're swimming in rubber right now. And the nice thing about these is you can actually, you can stack them. You can see that the pile of floor mats is just getting taller. And we're swimming in rubber because this place has got... There we are. I've reached level 3. And the tower of floor mats has just gone up.
Whilst you're doing piles of things that are very repetitive,
Yes.
do you think this would be a good time for like someone to tell you nice things?
I mean, theoretically, yes. But I'm enjoying my giant pyramid of tall mats.
Then we'll do.
So that one uses up rubber.
Push.
And then obviously, like...
Maybe like this.
And then we've got, yes, the
Yeah.
basic rug. Can they stack? They stack too. So I'm just gonna make a pile of rugs. Those are made out of money, by the way. Because the only source of cloth I've got is money. So I've literally made this is.
Oh, I didn't want to delete all of those
I
clowns.
have 7
So
pixels
let's-
in chat.
This, and I've just realized I've I've lost
the
leveling
the red I had, the lovely red I'd picked
Shout
out.
out to,
Oops.
Sydney, who gave us $15 even. Sorry. Sydney said after 5 years.
Then we want to erase.
Finally catch a live stream, and it's
That's the
Fallout
wrong
4,
one.
which holds a special place in my heart since it helped me choose my new name.
There we go.
Trans rights.
Yes, and congratulations.
Trans rights.
And choosing your new
And
name. Very cool.
now I need to get the color again. Let's just see if this, and then we'll do.
was of course looking to
Let's see.
uh,
This one.
Fallout
Wait,
4.
I'm on the eraser. That's not going to work.
We have several more.
Hmm.
Anyway, Molly gave us
Still a bit too dark.
terrible chat right there. Molly says happy birthday.
How about
Ron.
this?
I hope it's been a good
Yeah, there we go.
and that you get to eat some delicious food. Thank you for all the
Okay.
entertainment and the knowledge.
Thank you very, very much indeed. I've still got a slice of carrot cake later. I'm not sure if Claire's got like a surprise for after the stream for dinner, but I suspect not, given it will be very
And we'll do.
No, we just
Gonna need my tablet for this one.
fair enough.
can do. Well, you know, we've got a lot of tomatoes that we've picked from the garden. So at some point, I was gonna
Carefully.
make like a really
Carefully.
pasta ragu with some tomatoes from the garden.
Just thought, by the way,
Hmm.
as I'm just building all these posts, I'm going to build. I'm going to.
Hey, bloody villain.
Okay,
Hi.
that's rude, but sure.
How you doing?
Okay. Wood posts are OP. Yeah. Oh shit.
You monster! I can't believe you killed those rad roaches. You deserve this. You're going into robot prison for your crimes. Double layer of robot prison.
Shout out to Anthony who has
Robot prison.
27 months.
Okay.
Anthony says Leo and Annie
So
would
now we
like to share
just
their birthday
do.
wishes.
That's
and
the
the
wrong
person
one.
That they know
This
with
one.
photos of them on the Twitter. Happy
Oh.
birthday, John.
Congrats.
Thank
Happy for you.
very much indeed.
Yes,
I would love
indeed.
to
Hey, Andy.
photos at some point.
Yes. We'll
How are you doing?
Mo-
You doing good, Andy?
Let's see.
I'm just here, you know,
A good warning picture here, just so everyone
working on
is a monster. Yes, Codsworth is a tool. What a tool!
Oh, thankfully it says
uh
so it's accurate.
Yeah, and there's a biohazard sign.
Cogsworth being
Indeed,
a tool.
a hazard to the bios. Cautious
Mm.
material. Right there, we got to be careful. He's a monster. Oh, Codsworth, you absolute dick. How could you do this, you monster? How could you?
Alright,
They were
so
just innocent
circle for the
rat
heads.
roaches.
And
Yes.
Can't wait for John to find another roach and now Codsworth can't get any.
hopefully it hasn't been deleting messages or anything. That should be fine.
No, because we've already.
We did those. We
Yeah?
did them we did
Nice.
them last night.
Mm-hmm.
You
Collect
should
them,
talk
post
to
them, like-
Astro. He's actually making a card game.
After midnight.
Might be something you're interested in.
Because there are rules. Dear, oh dear. He's not
That-
technically a savant.
No, I've not, because I don't have any luck. I've got luck of 1.
Oot.
Because
There
you
we go.
don't need luck in this build, because you're not going to be doing any critical building. So that's just, that just is what I'm going to be really, like, I really hope there's, I'm like 99% sure there's no more creatures.
Well, he's always looking for playtesters, so
If there are, then I'm going
toss him a
to
message.
send them out.
He's in the Discord chat we're both in, so yeah.
No, he isn't literally a biohazard. He can't come out. Codsworth is banned from there. There we go. Just
Shout out to Brian who gave
That-
us $10 and says happy birthday, John, and happy John's
Yeah.
birthday to Claire.
That...
there we go. I feel like I've officially managed to boxing.
No,
Codsworth.
I need
So
to
I'm
erase
going-
that. That
I'm
looks
gonna-
awful.
I'm going to come back and he's
It must be
gonna
gone.
reload
There we
him
go.
over there, outside of his prison, despite the fact this is where he's supposed to be.
There we go.
Oh, Codsworth, I'm so sorry. I feel like you're being blamed.
No, the D&D one
Right,
that we're
well,
both in.
and that's
You
not,
say this, but what you did really is you built a giant rainbow around Codsworth
it's
because
true.
you are an ally and you celebrate him.
Damn straight.
Yes, indeed.
So that only got me up to level 6. You can 100% do way better than that, like with Idiot Savant, and like if I probably.
Alright, so now I need to consider the shadows for the
not be too difficult,
legs, so
especially
we'll
if I was
probably
like to
begin
now-
about
I can
there.
basically tear all those down and build it over
Yeah.
again.
Okay.
I don't actually need to, like, as a priority. I can build a whole bunch of stuff.
Well, actually, he's in both, so
The point is, I'm up to. It gets me.
that,
It gets me up
and
to level 7 because yeah, I've got.
there's
6
one
level
side,
9
and
out. So the problem we've
Little
got
sharp
is,
there.
yes, until I get to level
there we go.
12, like right away I can
Now we
pacify it
just do...
by pointing a gun at it and attempting a pacification. So this is enough to basically get
And
the
that's a
first
bit
rank of animal
too
friendly,
much.
the first rank of Wasteland Whisperer,
Side, so
and the first rank of Intimidation.
that.
So now theoretically I.
Tipsy Taku, I believe.
Well, okay, with the exception of robots. Robots don't work that way because robots you have to literally run up to them and hack them, which is good because it's way more reliable. You can't. There's no 40% failure.
He's probably asleep at the moment, but when I finish the stream, I'll just add him your deets. Don't worry too much about it.
Awareness, so I can actually
Okay.
see what's going on in that regard. I'm actually going to take pickpocketing. I'm going to get that moving in the right direction, unless there's anything like I need more urgently. Like, you could just argue, you know what? Just keep endurance moving in the right direction, damn it. Sneaking would not.
There is a
work.
stray
To be
pixel.
honest, that
I
would
must
be so
delete
cool.
it.
So I've taken
It must be.
Let's get the intelligence bobblehead. I can't do any of
There
that.
we go.
Yeah, I'm going to take one. Sneak,
I am
and
watching
I'm going to take a pickpocket.
birthday live stream that I linked at the very beginning of the stream.
Take anything off anything.
So if you go right to the
What I
start,
wanna do instead
you can get
is,
the link.
Bearing in mind, of course, put the pieces together here. I can now.
But it's basically Fallout 4 and he's doing a no-kill run.
Hey, you potentially, if I get up to a high enough level, you work from.
So he's not allowed to kill anything. And it's 11 hours long, which is why I picked it.
I tell you to attack, etc. But they might be flimsy. But what if before I did that, I pickpocketed? But in pickpocketing, you have the option of placing something back in someone's inventory.
Do I want to shade the background of it?
Which you're assumed to pull.
And it doesn't really look like it fits, so yeah, I would probably shade that.
Stop you arming
Okay.
people if you want to.
So we'll do this, and then
launcher
and
in someone's
multiply
house,
and...
right? And basically, they've got that nuke launcher. They will use it. Then, after I've done that secretly, I then pull out my.
Yeah, well, that's what he's working on now.
All right, sure, buddy, I'll do it. And then go attack that person. Oh, look, I happen to have found this nuke launcher in my pocket. And all of a sudden, congratulations, you are Jimmy Clean Hands is innocent. He didn't fire that nuke. Held someone up and
He didn't fire that
gave him
nuke.
a nuke launcher and said, "Fire the nuke launcher over there, or I will shoot you." But he's obviously not to blame. His hands are clean in all of this, obviously. So,
Mr. Clean goes on a
yeah,
goes
we
on a
could take
murder
some of
spree.
that, or we could take alternatively. You know, I'm going to take the pickpocket because it's just too hilarious not to. So we get one rank of pickpocketing right now.
Yes. And also, whilst you do that, shout out to Tom and Myra and Malachi, who
Malachi.
$50. Malachi says, "I'm super."
Children of the Corn.
Tom.
Not a bad little movie,
Which
that.
is really, really sweet.
That's very sweet.
And says, so Tom says, "Happy birthday, John." A shout out to Myra, who on your birthday got cured of COVID.
Oh, nice. Tested negative.
Yes, indeed. I think so.
Very
Then
good.
we just need
So
to
test negative.
put a little
Shout out to Myra
background.
on your birthday,
I-
testing negative for COVID.
Mm.
And
Oh,
fun
wait,
stuff
it actually needs to be
job.
Oh,
above.
sweet.
Very,
and
very
then
good.
clip.
Now we know where to find a house because we're gonna move in together.
There we go.
Nice.
Nice.
Yep,
We
many a true nerd.
birthday stream, so thank you so much.
He does a lot of these really long videos, like this one, which makes it good for when you need something to watch.
That would make life much easier. Otherwise, yes, setting up the post is easy. Scrapping them is hard. But I didn't actually. I'm not scrapping all these. I'm not
It's
bothering.
not hard, John. It just takes a while, which can be used productively by reading super chats.
I'm not just going to scrap posts for the next hour so that you can catch up, Claire.
I mean, this stream is 11
I
hours.
just need the bed, and obviously we go over to the Voltec bed because for some reason it's like cheaper than all the other beds, despite being nicer. Because they were determined to make all the DLC items easy to build, like so you could use them straight away. So they're all cheaper than the regular items, but I want it to be light, so I'm going to just skim forward.
Shade.
There's a
the next
console
day.
command for that, John.
Yeah, I'm
And
not
we
going to
do
use
that,
console commands though.
that,
Like,
and
it's one thing
there
to,
we
like,
go.
be a bit cheeky and like mass build wooden posts for the sake of hard leveling up. I wouldn't normally do it.
Now we need to consider the shadow of this
As well,
thing.
which is fine.
We
But I think
got-
it's a different level to then at that point like start actually like using console commands.
This would
I feel
be
like that's over the line
that because
right there.
sun is coming
So,
from
okay.
in front of
But
it,
the console command also scraps unscrap.
from front and above. but
Ah,
there we go.
potentially there'll just be a hole where my house
So-
used to be.
Yeah, basically.
And we shouldn't
it
have done that. I need to be really careful, by the way, because now I need to get my gun out, because I need to aim at somebody. I need to aim at them to do the pacification attempt. So, this is going to be good.
So, shout out, by the way, to Urban Cohort.
Yeah, I mean, in the end, it was something I could
One post for every mod.
put on because I'm aiming to completely finish this finish this entire comic.
It's not even a question of wanting
Like, not just this page, but every other page.
momentum of
Hopefully, but I mean, we'll see.
So let's see if we
I
can
probably won't get all of them done, but
and, like, also demonstrate
sometimes you
like,
just gotta knuckle down and do what you
basically
can.
will happen. There's a dog who spawns around here around the corner. He's going to be by the shore. We should catch
Okay.
him.
Let's make sure that's straight.
And having taken that,
And
there
let's
we go.
make sure this
One
is
month.
straight.
Thanks to awareness, I am aware that he is level 3. So therefore, I know he is at a lower
Nice.
level than me. He is an acceptable target to be pacified because I have Animal Friend. Because I only have Animal Friend level 1, that means I can't go on. Then after he's been pacified, I can't basically say, now go and attack someone. This is basically, this is illusion magic. It's illusion magic in Fallout. I can basically do a calm spell. It lasts longer than a calm spell in the Elder Scrolls because it is effectively permanent. Though I think if you put the gun away, the spell breaks because, like, the idea is supposed to be he's been intimidated by you. You've pacified them, but if he sees, like, you've
There we go.
in a way that he was scared of,
Now it's got an actual little bit of shadow.
like, at that point,
That looks a lot better.
neutral to you. He'll just be like a neutral.
Alright,
But
one
even
page down, 44 to go.
that doesn't mean this is guaranteed. This is 100% probably going to fail. So, and I haven't really done this much, so we're just going to attempt this right now. And obviously I can't use VATS for this. So we need to get as close to him as we can. If you can, there we go. So I've got a pretty good range
Saved.
on him. Like, he hasn't even detected me yet.
Next one.
It's all right.
Pacification attempt failed. And
Fingy.
as a result of that, one, I can't do it again for 60 cocking seconds, and two, attempting pacification
There we go.
basically draws the creature's attention. So we've got this weird ass situation right here where this is such a
Alright,
messy
next
play
page.
style. It's so damn messy, but actually, you know what? I want to check how far I can be to someone to make it work.
10.
Like, what's the acceptable range?
I believe it's
when
10.
you've got clean line of sight. Like, I think I ideally might need like a. Come on, buddy. Hey, there you go.
Stop right there.
Failed. So he fell
Yes.
twice in a row, and I just quick saved, didn't I? Lol. Okay, I meant to load, not save. So he's now just going. Cod. Oh no! Codsworth, save me! Why would you be saving me right now, Codsworth? You monster! I think he's lost interest. I think he's got lost.
Traps
Can't follow me.
Cogsworth and then says, why haven't you saved me? So silly.
Oh, he's in the river. He's just down in the river. He's fine. It's all a-okay. He'll lose me in a second. So I just basically hit quick save rather than quick load,
Just a
and as a
bit.
result of that, we're now locked behind that. Oh, he's coming. He's on the bridge. He's gonna get bored. He'll get bored in a second. He'll wander off. This is all good. There
Yeah.
we go. You
Nope,
see it.
I missed a panel.
And after it's been done, 60 seconds, can't do it again. And even if it does work, I'm determined to make it work. Can I load that? No, that was straight out. Actually, you know, I could. No, that was in the bed. That was in the bed. So he's probably.
Well,
now
let's
not
do the smart thing.
I've also got is he's
Ruler.
back to where he goes. I don't
There we
know
go.
how to meet dog because once I've greeted dog, that can spawn mole rats, and I'm not sure whether dog counts as a temporary companion for the
Wait,
sake of. Also, I don't know whether
Rinse.
defenses in a base count as your kills or not. Oh, that's interesting. I don't actually know
Okay.
if that's the case or not. Okay, so am I allowed to? I don't know whether we're in 60
Drink
seconds or
time.
not right now. We may or may not, but he's just walking away, so you can attempt this. Assuming he's out of his cooldown period. There we go. Now let's try this again. Quick save. And buddy.
Don't move.
Failed. Okay. Low. We're gonna do this at least once. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do
Alright.
it once. It's
So
going
we need
to work.
loot.
Okay.
Loot, loot.
Enter the office to spawn the Morat.
On the ground.
What are the office is part of the trigger, is that?
On the ground.
Pacification attempt failed. It's so unreliable. This is why, like, this is an interesting thing, but it's such a mess. Come on.
Stop right there.
Why you don't want It's 40%. They should have worked at least
Does
once.
it like figure out what you're doing and try to stop you?
Well, anyone who's played D&D knows 60% is 50%,
That was a 40% chance.
and 40%
And hilariously,
is
you don't
1%.
get, like, any XP for that or anything. So now he's just neutral to me. As long as the gun's out, he's a
You
neutral.
need to get closer, apparently.
Is distance a function of it? I've never seen that written down. So
Right,
now
so
he's just best of friends.
background.
Oh, look at him. He's such a good boy. He good dog. And now he's just friend. Although I think if I do anything like put the gun away, he'll go hostile again. So he's now just he's just super.
Oops. Oh. No. My net. What has happened to my net? No, my modem has gone down. Deal with this then. Stop thing. Ah.
Chill, and that's all absolutely a-okay. I am curious, so you can't pet him, unfortunately. I am curious whether, whether count against you, as long as I don't.
Still not back yet, are we? God damn it. Damn.
Like, you definitely have to,
Is my net back?
100% have to have,
Okay, net is back.
before more rats can spawn, because there is,
You guys should be able to hear me now.
for you and Dogmeat fighting together. So we can drop a quick save here. Do
Everyone able to hear me? No issues? Let me check the stream. It says we're live, but are we actually live? But yeah, okay, good. Alright.
I don't even have the ability to build a basic
Yeah, that's what I mentioned about I need to change my modem to a new one.
circuitry.
Because I keep getting dropouts like that.
Indeed, shout out to
It doesn't happen every single day. Like, some days there'll be no dropouts, and then some days I'll have like 5 all at once.
Happy birthday.
Basically, it's just really old.
And all the other super chats and donations will get you, or the two of you rather, the things that you wished for. Enjoy your special day. Your parents were executed 9 months horny ago.
Oh, I don't
We
know
want
about
to
that.
make this a lot smaller.
Mhm.
And we'll put it like there,
Yeah,
there.
I'm not sure any amount of money
Yeah.
is enough amount of money to
Lol.
be reminded of that, to be honest.
Lol.
So we'll do
What I will say is,
we'll do it
what I
like
will
this.
say is actually the
And then
I mean,
we'll
obviously it's
delete
never
this
correcting, right? Because the
and then paste this.
go to like a proper business account on which we pay proper business taxes and such.
Correct.
Because that's what you have to do when you run
There
a
we go.
business. But yes, I suppose in the broad scheme of things, one of the biggest like
Need
things
to do
we're
it.
spending on
Teeny
soon
line.
is gonna be like getting the house ready for Pup.
Yeah, we
And
gotta
please-
do a bit of fencing to make sure our little garden is safe.
There we go.
We don't want any any escapes or anything, so we've got to make sure the fences are nice and set up and everything. That's gonna
Man.
be a big thing. That's gonna obviously. I don't know. If you asked me to kind of guess, how much does it cost to put up some
Square.
How I don't know, 10 quid, maybe 12. It's like, no, quite a lot.
How much can it cost? It's a banana, Michael.
It's one fence. Just
I mean,
fences are
Yeah.
expensive to put up.
I think
Yeah, it's more the labor. Like,
to be honest.
this is ridiculous, but someone wanted $400,
Let's verify
Australian, that
check
is.
this right
400 Australian
is, yeah, there's a couple
dollars
of
in labor. That's not even counting the. It
materials.
was $800 in total.
Yeah, two machine gun turrets.
I found a guy who was willing to do it for $100.
two-
I gave him 200.
Deal with them, and then maybe deal with the mole rats. I just don't know whether you are morally accountable for automated gun turrets that you construct. Jimmy Clean Hands. Turrets that leads his enemies into them. Go like, well, not my fault, Garth. It was the automated turrets that I just built for this exact purpose.
Silly.
Obviously, I'm in no way to blame for this. How could you even suggest this? Okay.
It's so silly.
Set up. We've got that set up. Let's just make sure we're all as we should do. So combat, nothing's been killed. Nothing's been killed. All right, let's get
Okay.
2 turrets set up right here. We've
We
got
need a
enough
circle.
material in terms of oil for 2 turrets. So you, and
And we need a mouse.
you. All right, that's that
Filter.
down.
Then
Now
we
go and
also
lead some enemies into the
do
turrets. Now, we'll
another
see whether
mouse
or not
tutor.
This is allowed. I don't know whether it is or not. Hi guys! Hi, it's me, Jimmy Clean Hands. The guy who's definitely not there. We go bang, 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 bang. They dead already. That was fast. Well done, lads. Okay, so they just both. Wow, that was really fast actually. So they're both dead. Am I morally okay? Place bets now. Am I morally accountable for murders committed by automated murder machines?
My bet is no.
To do murder.
My bet is no.
Alright, place bets. And the answer is 3, 2, 1. Not morally accountable.
I knew it.
Yay! Welcome to Fallout 4 pacifism.
Pacifism, gun people down.
Nothing is actually
Um,
your fault.
Gun people down with the turret.
Apparently.
Yeah, I did. I
Alright.
tried to force Sandy here, but I think he's already left,
Time
honestly.
to figure out if I have, okay. Let's talk about this. Companion kills are your kills. However, this is one of the big exploits that some of the earliest pacifism runs took advantage of. If you tell a companion that they're dismissed and to go home, in earlier Fallout games, they just faded out of existence. They just go. They just disappear into the ether like they've been cocking Thanos snapped by your disapproval.
Well, apparently he did. He must have gotten out the secret way that I'm not telling you about.
Elaborately set up scenarios where they found a base, they got the base set up, they found an enemy nearby they wanted dead. They
Yeah, he just wandered in and apparently disarmed every single trap.
From the thing they wanted cleared out, and then said, "You should go home. I don't want you here anymore." Oh, okay. I guess I'll do it, and I guess I'll walk in a straight line because I'm a cocking idiot. Oh no, enemies! Pow, 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 pow. Oh, they're all dead, and it's not my fault. This, and I think that's too far. I say building automated. I have to draw the line somewhere, ladies and gentlemen. I have to draw a line somewhere. So, Dogmeat, you're going to be recruited, and then we're going to send you home. Though I'm worried you might run into that dog on the way back. That would be a shame. So, there's no option to do anything but recruit him. And now I'm going to immediately deploy him home. So we're going to talk. How you doing? We're going to dismiss you.
I got
Sanctuary Hills.
stickies in my eyes.
He's not going to fade out of existence. He's going to literally walk to Sanctuary Hills, and if he happens to run into anything on the way, he'll attack it. So, one of the
Sorry to say, Andy, I'm the imposter here.
early game, say,
Okay.
early game Concord is to very simply just take Dogmeat.
Have you seen the clip yet
And then he'll walk through town and he'll kill
of me absolutely
'cause he can't
slaughtering
defend,
everyone?
He'll win. He's unkillable. So yeah, that's a thing. That's where we are. So okay, as we're about to spawn some lovely creatures, I need something to stand on, so I'm going to be safe from any of these nice creatures right here. So just a nice box for me to stand on nearby to the creatures will do very nicely. Some stairs nearby, but not actually connected, so that I can basically yes, just take advantage of this. Oh, Okay, never mind. Jump! Okay, they just spawned. You see, I knew it wasn't actually connected to the office spawn. Some people say, oh, it's the office spawn. The office does it. I wasn't in the office, and they spawned. Alright, and now see if we could pacify anything. Attempt pacification. That was a successful pacification, but you died anyway. So they've been... Wait, he was pacified, then he died, and that's all absolutely... all A-okay. So they're all... So now there's a giant pile of corpses.
Alright, now we have a computer, a PC.
Jimmy Cleaner Hands rides again. So, and because Dogmeat was dismissed, he didn't do any of that. So that's all absolutely, that's all A-okay. So that's the mole rats taken care of.
Yeah.
Base belongs to me. Okay, so the only way I can... So this is one way I can engineer death. Anyone I can lure into a settlement, I can build the shit out of settlements. I can build ludicrous mega death turrets and murder everyone with them. So that's... not...
Oh no, my net has gone down again. Screw it, I don't care anymore. I don't know how it does this, it's so annoying.
Murder. We've just established not murder. Alright, so we're just going to move the turrets to the edge of town in case I need to bring some raiders in this direction. It's going to be great. Claire!
Yes, indeed. Shout out to Evil Jacqueline Clone 666, Queen of the...
Called up the internet company, said, hey, my service keeps cutting out, and they're just like, oh, yeah, you'll need to pay $300 and get a new modem. And I'm like,
opening in Wesley Chapel as a dishwasher.
I am mad.
Congrats.
Very, very cool indeed.
Doesn't mess up any other time, but the time that I'm streaming, it decides to do this.
And
I am mad.
Mason gave us $10 and says, happy birthday, John. I hope it's a great one. Sir Roderick Quincy Fonts on the bottom, the Magnificent High King of Australia, who's been a member for 59 months.
High King of Australia, we don't have a king.
Good day.
It has been a good day so
We don't even have a royal
Yes.
vault already.
Jimmy Mental has been a member for 40.
Like, it was a big thing for some reason when the Queen of England came over here. I didn't really get it, but
From Tabby Zora Vaz Nerdamandy.
quite weird.
Another
Quite weird.
Happy John Day birth weight.
Seems perfectly reasonable to me.
Happy John Day to you too, Tabby.
Mm-hmm.
Zora Vaz
And go
Nerdamandy.
down.
I forgot to check whether there were any
down.
clothes in Sanctuary Hills, because I scrapped some containers.
Do
And there
this.
might have been good clothes. What I really need is I need a charisma hat. Like, I do actually need a charisma hat pretty soon. That's actually kind of important because we're going to start getting some checks at some point. And, like, say, Drumlin Diner has got speech checks. And speech checks, unlike pacifications, do actually provide XP. So, therefore, having access to them would not be the worst thing in the world. So I'm just going to go check...
Now we just need to
Sanctuary Hills
erase
inventory
these.
for them. Claire!
Yes, indeed.
It always does so weird when it's too low. Like, if I... Let me show you. If I put this up here, instantly gone. But, if I do this,
Love...
also instantly gone. But, if I do this, see? It doesn't do a clean line, and I don't... It's so weird. And my net is... why? Wait a second. Is Steam down? No? No, Steam's not downloading. I'm gonna have to replace that. The modem. Like, I bought the modem ages ago, I just haven't replaced it yet. I don't even know if any of this is being transferred. I'd imagine so. What if I lower it to, say, 480p?
The States too.
There we go.
Indeed. Happy birthday, says Cricket. This made my day, so many, many happy returns. And they gave us $2.
There we go.
Thank you very, very much indeed.
Yes, indeed. We've also got $5 from Rob, who says, "Happy birthday, John. What have you unexpectedly
Yes.
liked in Oblivion so far?"
Unexpectedly is I mean, I suppose like the thing.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Perhaps be the most like.
Being really weird.
People
Oh
are
well.
like, oh, John, the leveling system's really weird and it's horrible and I hate it. And here's a link to mods that just mean you get guaranteed +5 on everything if you want to. I really enjoy just like being a dumbass and being like, okay, I'm approaching the next level, so I'm gonna take some time out to make some sandwiches and like, you know, go flower picking and stuff. I'm just really enjoying getting into it. Like in Skyrim, I very often like think, oh yeah, I'm gonna diversify. I'm gonna have this character who's good at all sorts of different things, and it drops out because like ultimately everything falls behind. Like my core skills keep rising, and it gets to the point where I think, well, it's just pointless for me doing these minor things because specializing in a small number of elite skills is clearly getting me way more powerful. So that's the way to go. And like, you know, in Skyrim, like every game of Skyrim, I always begin by picking like
Smart
every
idea.
power between a Helgen and Riverwood because I want to do
Yeah.
alchemy, but it always drops off because there's no because there comes a point where there's not enough benefit. But when doing like dumb little extra minor skills is actually also really, really useful for
Seat. We get that, and we get the bottom of the seat.
Boosting how powerful you are when you level up. Then there's an incentive to do it, and that incentive has been keeping me going on the minor skills. And now, like, alchemy is literally my most powerful skill, like in terms of just sheer numbers. And like, I'm getting to the stage where I'm actually producing decent posts. Oh shit, this isn't just a sandwich meme anymore. I've accidentally stumbled across something I'm actually really enjoying using that's actually quite good. It's not just sandwich memes and money anymore. I'm actually making decent potions. So yeah, like I think that's probably it. And yes, it looks like the clothing I missed was suspenders and slacks, which is honestly not terrible because suspenders and slacks is +2 endurance. So yeah, right now I'm on 127 hit points. If I put on the suspenders and slacks,
yeah,
and I go up to 143. Like that's an extra what? 10-15%, maybe even more like 15-20% hit points. No, more like 15%. Not bad. So for endurance +2. And the only hat.
Right, this is the background, not the foreground. I gotta remember that.
Perception hat, I guess. But yes, right now, unfortunately, I don't have a charisma headwear. I might need to actually avoid. I mean, you know what? I could, in theory, just take the risk. I'm not even sure whether is there even a red check at Drumlin Diner. I don't know whether there even is. You know. I think there might be a red check ultimately. But I've still got, even at charisma, charisma of 10, I've got a 25% chance of passing it anyway. It's not like I'm just gonna fail. But you know what? I also may as well, while I'm just passing by, there are so many tires, because this is a garage here, so I may as well convert those into... Hang on. Decorations, floor coverings. Where was the basic rubber one? It was the... Not you, not you, not you. I want the... Yes, I want the floor mat. Give me the smallest floor mat going. Here we go. I'm now just going to create a tower of floor mats. Claire!
Yes, indeed. Axel Fact says you've got a laundered green dress that's +2 charisma, I'm pretty sure.
Yes, I do have that. That's actually true. I could just put that on. I just don't want to have to, like, change in and out of, like, actual useful armor. Also, apparently I found the maximum height of stacked items you could have in Fallout 4. Oh, no, that one went higher. Why did you go higher?
Because I think it started higher on the ground, look.
Oh, I think it's floating. I think you're right.
Yeah, I mean...
I think it might be just...
Listen, I've played a lot of Sims 4. I can tell when shit's floating off the ground, yeah? Oh dear. Shout out to Breadsticks who gave us $20 and said, "Happy birthday, John." Not Great at Gaming gave us $2.50, and this came in.
I thought that was an extension of the same message. Like, happy birthday, John. You're not great at gaming, but Jerry thought that's where that was going.
Saying about themselves,
yes.
Their username's not great at gaming, and they gave us $2.50, and it came after a really, really big super chat. So they said this is 1/100th of the previous happy birthday.
Oh, we love you anyway. It's fine. Don't you ever worry about that.
Absolutely.
You know what? I'll take Lone Wanderer just because I am going to be mostly free of companions, and 15% damage reduction is really good.
Oh, now we've
That
got.
will help keep me alive in a world where I don't have that much endurance. That will be, you know, of use. So, yeah, that will be not bad at all. That'll keep me going. You see, you know, I guess, you know what, the dress is a good idea. We can use the dress to go straight to Stromlin Diner. I want to, here's the thing, I would like the Perception Bobblehead, but I think getting to it is going to be tricky, because you cannot get to the Minutemen until you have actually killed all the raiders who are inside
a little further close.
the Museum of Freedom. So, as a result of that, that's actually going to be quite tricky, because I can kind of...
Yeah, there we go.
Level, I can get them to murder each other, but there's always going to be one left over. I'm going to have to awkwardly deal with one way or another. I don't know whether, if the final one is pacified, that's... What am I stuck on? I don't know. Whether that's good enough or not, I genuinely don't know. And then, like, once that's done, I can get the Raiders and the Death Claw.
Right, so that's the screen there.
Which is fine. That's not my fault.
We got this.
So, all that really... I just need the ability to make them turn each other. And to do that, I need to be about level 21. So we can't, like, do some of that immediately.
Do this.
So we're just going to have to skirt around the edge of Concord. Like... There's a question mark, like, the old consensus always used to be, do the Minuteman ending, do the Minuteman route for no kill. Like, I don't know whether there's a reason why Railroad wouldn't be the same or easier. Like, Railroad strikes me as... well, you know what, I guess Tradecraft is compulsory, and that's difficult. But is Tradecraft impossible? Because Tradecraft, you can bring down the bomb without ever...
I've got an itchy. I've got an itchy.
All you do is plant a bomb that blows up their airship and everybody on board it, and then causes the airship to crash into an airport that's also full of people. But aside from that, I don't think that counts as a single kill. As far as the game's concerned, I think that's fine.
Oh, you gotta love that. Programming.
No trouble here. There's Trash Can Carla, who, if you flirt with, you'll get a permanent discount. And why wouldn't you? Because she literally just rose out of a pile of trash. Like she is trash Jesus. So yes, be sarcastic.
Just looking for love, sweetheart.
And there we go. Trash Can Carla likes the flirting. Oh no, I'm not. Clara, look even creepier in my suspenders. Oh no. But I'm
in your suspenders hitting on a lady.
I should really take off the... Cow, get out of the way. I think if you ask her about Diamond City, yeah, she can just, yeah, just put... does she put that on the map? Don't she puts that on the map officially? So okay. I'm going to take the thing off because unfortunately the bandana is covering up my amazing mustache, which I think is sad. The goggles are so...
Why is my... It's so itchy.
I need to also put on my laundered green dress. That's charisma +2. So, oh, look at that. That's fabulous.
Nice.
That's...
also, shout out to No One of Consequence.
Yeah.
That's again their username. No One of Consequence gave us $10 and says
slightly out and then up again,
Museum of Freedom,
and then we do that.
That gives +1.
And we go slightly out.
That's true. That does work. And actually, you know what? I've just triggered, by virtue of coming this way, and this actually, I did this during Legendary, I just didn't think about it. I've just triggered Trash Can Carla to walk towards town where the raids are still in play. She will eventually deal with them. It'll take a while for her to do it. She's not properly armed or anything. But, like, in theory, this is the point where, like, reverse pickpocketing becomes a thing. Like,
don't you need to take a higher level?
Well, it just changes the percentage success chance. The problem is she's got a Brahmin, and the Brahmin counts as a witness. The Brahmin would be like, move, he's trying to pickpocket, move. So unfortunately it doesn't work. But there is actually another corpse. There is another Minuteman corpse on the edge of Concord. It is round...
Is that it for the background?
He might have the same gear on.
Did I miss anything?
That is Minuteman with... No, look, that might be a different... That might be a different hat. But that is... You dropped...
No, but I did mess up here.
Which hat is that? The Minuteman gear is actually pretty good. The Minuteman gear
what's that
is...
one? Ushanka.
Agility. Agility and perception is not bad. That's extra bonus sprinting. And Ushanka is... It's an intelligence hat! Unfortunately, not the hat I need. But you know what? Trash Can Carla might be able to just beat them. If I could just... If her Brahmin would stop snitching on me, then I might be able to slip her a better gun. I could slip her the 10mm, and then she'd be more effective in combat. The problem is, she's going to object to this, I think. I'm going to just see if I can... The problem is, it's the cow. The cow genuinely, like, snitches on you if you try and, like, do anything. Like, if I try and give her something, yeah, looking at the inventory doesn't count as a problem. If I try and place something, is she going to object?
44%.
Okay, if I'm trying to... 50... Okay, so yeah, I can place. The problem is the cow going to tell her I did this? She needs a bullet as well. She needs one bullet to be able to use a gun. Just one, then she can use it forever. Okay, so I've given her the pistol and a round, but is the cow going to snitch? Okay, the cow appears to have not snitched, so if we're lucky, she'll now that I've got the pickpocketing perks, what she'll now do is, I imagine that's going to be her new most powerful gun. 10mm is not bad, you can see around the corner, Preston's starting to do that. She's now going this direction. There was also another trader over here, I don't know which direction that trader was going in. If that trader also comes to this direction, there'll be two traders, but I think the other trader was going the other way. So that's fine. So Trash Can Carla's now walking into town. And if we're lucky...
So that's the background done. Now we go to the foreground.
Which is when she detects this trouble, she will pull out her most powerful weapon she's got, which is probably the 10mm. So she's just going to walk into town. There's a bunch of raiders around here. She has no other route she can go. I'm surprised she hasn't actually... There we go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's using the 10mm. So Trash Can Carla is now just being whacked with a stick. She's not changed her target onto anyone. Fine. She's taken... Okay, she's... One person's down. She's
So,
taken out one.
what's everyone's favorite chocolate?
Wait, where the fuck is everyone else? Did Preston Garvey kill everyone else?
Because I have, like...
Yeah, Preston Garvey's yelling at me, so everyone else is... Okay, so that's them all dead.
I have some Milky Top Freddo bars.
I'm wearing a dress right
I'm
now.
gonna have one.
No, I'm wearing the Minuteman outfit. I'm wearing the Minuteman outfit. I just remembered to put that on.
Is that what Preston Garvey's yelling at you?
No, he's not yelling about the dress. He's not impressed by the stash. But that completes out of time, which is a good amount of XP.
Well, that's fair enough. That's fair enough.
To yes, deal with all this nonsense. But the bare minimum, at least this gets me some various...
What's your favorite food then?
Gets me a laser musket I can sell, fusion cells I can sell. And this guy is... Oh, I think his loadout's random because he does not have a charisma hat. He's got a mining helmet. That is... yeah, why does no one have a charisma hat? Is no one interested in a charisma hat? Not one person? Trash Can Carla, are you selling a charisma hat?
So the
But-
guy outside of the museum didn't have it?
No, he had a helmet. I think his loadout must be randomized. I think someone must have just happened to have seen that.
Hey, Carla.
Carla,
You again.
Jimmy Cleaner Hands needs himself a new
Got
hat.
a few minutes to browse.
Yeah, what's your favorite food?
Why is he so evil? Charisma hat, charisma hat, charisma hat. Charisma glasses! That's all I need. Fashionable glasses was not what I was expecting, but it'll do. That's fine. If there is a charisma hat, that will be A-okay.
What do your current goggles do?
They are perception. They're perception goggles. Also, I've got a nice tuxedo, but I think I like my laundered vest. Actually, no, because tuxedo is actually perception and charisma, not a charisma 2. But then again, I never need charisma. I never need charisma 2. So no, I'm gonna take the. Oh, that was expensive. Jesus, that was more expensive than I was expecting.
It's the price right there.
Yeah, but like I just kind of assumed it would be cheap because it's clothing from Trash Can Carla, who gets her clothes from the trash.
It's a tux, though.
So okay, that's fine. I've now got.
For me, my favorite food would have to be chicken. I absolutely love chicken.
That means yeah, I've now got charisma 11, meaning
Which makes me a little sad
I can now
because,
pass every check in the entire game.
you know,
I literally can't fail. So that means now I can basically put on anything on.
chicken prices are set to
Green
rise.
dress is now not necessary, so we can dump that. We can dump basically anything.
Not bad, not bad.
Pointed out in the chat.
I actually had corned beef recently.
I think he wishes it would. I'm not sure it actually does at all. The Ushanka hat, meanwhile, is bonus intelligence. That's more XP. which is probably worth more to me than perception. So we can dump the fedora, we can dump the glasses, we can dump the bandana, because I don't want to cover up my beautiful...
And we got this,
mustache.
which
Yeah,
goes
the
around
Get
here.
the tux, boo, get the tux with
This
the ammo.
Fine, we'll
goes
get
like
the tux.
that.
I literally don't need the tux. I'm as charismatic as a human needs to be. But we will get the tux.
I know, John, I know you're beautiful, but I mean, I don't know. What if you need to, like, go to France to someone's brother's wedding, huh? Then you would wear a nice suit.
It's true.
He did look very fetching.
I wasn't actually wearing a matching suit though. I was just wearing a nice suit top.
Well, you were matching me in my dress.
Yes. All right.
we were
So
super
I've
cute,
got money. There we go. What the?
And we got a couple
Oh,
of
that was
little...
just what the cock was that? He just walked through on the sandbags. They explode if you walk through them, and then these guys are deemed to have enough mass that they cause them to explode. So okay, now if I need to, I do indeed have a tuxedo.
I mean, that is good between the sunnies and the tuxedo.
Yeah.
With the pit boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's looking pretty dapper.
Hey, shout out to Romance Tali.
Hello, Roman Totale.
Who gave us $200.
Oh wow.
Thank you so much,
Thank you
Roman.
very much indeed.
And we...
Roman says it's been a while since I've been able to catch a live stream. I've just received an offer for a new job with a big promotion and a substantial raise, so I wanted to show my appreciation for all the good work that you do. Thank you for everything.
Well, congratulations on the big old promotion. I hope it really works out for you.
Yeah, I hope you enjoy the new
No, it'd be all like
enjoy
this,
the
yeah.
new,
So it'd be like
position
that,
responsibility.
right?
Uh,
Oh, I want it to
Yeah,
be
what
a
have we
bit
got now?
more
was
like
really
that.
enjoying the new outfit.
The new, the next step officially is, hey, go inside the Museum of Freedom and defeat the Raiders. Until you defeat the Raiders, it doesn't matter whether you come in, like, I've tried in the past,
How's that?
going up to the church and hopping over to the roof to come in via the upstairs back door.
I forgot
Doesn't
something.
matter.
Hit the...
All
Little
doors
bit.
are locked until all Raiders have been defeated. And right now I have no way of defeating those Raiders.
So, everyone in
Yeah, there we
chat
go.
really wants you to go to Nuka World now and get Oswald's top hat.
It's a long way to go. I'm not sure we're going to have time for that.
Got some booty
Okay,
shorts.
I need a chest piece as well.
Gotta make sure
chest
we
piece. Leather chest
get the booty
piece.
shorts
Good.
in.
So now I've also got some now defense on me. I've actually got some damage resistance, not much, but then again, I'm not going to be being shot by anything too ridiculously dangerous. And again, just keep on.
Right.
Wait, were you the guy with the sniper? The thing is, I wouldn't mind having a sniper weapon. Do you have the thing?
Oh, yeah, one finger,
I sworn this house had a guarantee.
long finger, long
wait,
finger,
scope? Am I?
and pinky finger.
You can get a top hat from the hotel in Far Harbor too.
From the hotel. Oh, Far Harbor's easier to get to. That's much easier. It's
Thank
not a
you,
magic.
Buster Bear.
Okay, that Far Harbor in theory we could do. That in theory we could. Oh God, we theoretically could. It's a bad idea, but we could. And yeah, pre-war money is just a source of, well, it's either a source of money, those do sell well, or they're a source of cloth, so you can just convert them into rugs, which is also very good. But yes, now that I've got this, now we can basically just run down the road to Drumlin Diner. We can basically say, screw you, Preston Garvey, we may or may not come back for you later, depending on whether we have any interest in the Minutemen whatsoever. But I don't need the Minutemen, I can sequence
So, have you guys finished full at full?
Diamond City, then I can pick up the...
What side, what faction did you pick?
You do not need the Minutemen to tell you where Diamond City is. You do not need Mama Murphy to tell you to go to Diamond City. You can just skip it. What you do, however, need to do is that trader I saw earlier? You still here, buddy?
Oh my goodness, Axelfack.
Yes.
Axelfack gave us $100.
Oh, thank you, Axelfack.
And says Hamduck says happy birthday. Dogface says snore because he's old and it says nap time.
Oh.
Axelfack, why don't you tell us, later whenever Dogface wakes up.
You haven't?
You let us know.
Not your thing? That's fair. I mean, it's not for everyone, that's for sure.
Mm.
Look at this. I'm level 8 and this just spawned on a random trader. Suppressor, reflex sight, comfort grip, long porter barrel, hardened... That is a wild spawn of a weapon. Right there. That is cocking wild. So you're just a junk trader.
That's fair.
Okay,
That's fair.
That's a really advanced gun for just a random store. Like that's awesome. Like literally the reason generally you come to Drumlin Diner early is because what you want is an early game suppressor, and she just came up with a better one off the top of her head. That is wild. Okay, I mean, okay, this raises the question: if I shoot someone with a silencer on my gun, does that count as shooting them? Yes, it does.
Let's see.
Oh dear.
A gaming monkey.
They're creepy? Honestly, I never found the game creepy myself, but then again, I watch horror games quite often, and, you know, I made that nightmare world that you guys visited in D&D, so I suppose it could be said that, you know, I don't scare easily.
Good dog.
Oh, Dogface, you're a
Good
good boy.
dog.
Oh, Ham Dog, you're a good girl.
Ham dog, good dog.
Best
Hello.
girl.
Alright, now we get this fingertip, and we
There
push
we
it
go. So,
like
yeah, we made
this.
Drumlin Diner. And what we're now going to do...
What we need to do is actually make it
like
bigger.
A basic character. We're just going to say
Oh.
to them, no,
Oh.
lower your gun.
Then we
For I
tilt
am
it
fabulous.
just enough, and there we go.
So he lowers his weapon. Great, but we're not done yet. So now I'm going to demand money off them.
Now hand over your money. All of it.
Just keep calm. That's everything I have.
Now he sends all his money. And now I tell him to just walk away.
Get the hell out of here.
Are you guys seeing this?
Fine. We'll leave. It's my goddamn luck.
So this man with this moustache just came out of nowhere. So there we are. That's order up stuff. And they're just gone. You're welcome, by the way. I've just solved your problem. Situation resolved.
The mustache.
That's hilarious.
Jimmy.
Pretty much, yes.
Now you ever need.
So now I just get 100. I just get 100 caps, and I just get a giant pile, like not a bad pile of extra.
I mean, you didn't even see the elementary school, did you?
That's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Did you ever get to the elementary school?
Order up completed. Just it's yeah. The charisma system was for speech in Fallout 4 was wild because it did just mean that like a level like 2 character, like one character wearing a hat who just happened to say called charisma, could just walk up to like, you know, the most fearsome opponent of the game and just be like, no, off you go. I am here now. They're like, all right. Let's keep your shirt on. It was a system that was imperfect. Little bit of an imperfect system in some ways. We admit. We must admit this. Anything else I want to?
I mean, I can turn you around, Jen, but I'm not.
Yeah, an
I'm not letting you.
gave me,
I'm not untying you.
agility for running would not be the worst thing in the world, but this looks mostly uninteresting to me at this point. I mean,
It's basically it's a location in Fallout
we'll just leave you be. So there we go. That's
3?
taken care of.
No, 4. It's in Fallout 4, and
Run away down the road. And it's
basically they fed
for anything.
drugs to kids,
Next step on the road would be.
and yeah,
Quiet in this bit of the world. If I just follow the
that's all I'll say about it.
probably just bypass Lexington entirely and make it straight to Cambridge, where I can check in with Brotherhood of Steel, because you can just.
There's actually some interesting lore about the stuff they fed the kids.
At least 3
Honestly, pretty interesting.
saying, and now I mustache you to leave.
That's very good. Very good.
That's a nice.
Oh dear. So yeah, we just loop around
Yes,
here.
indeed. And just an apparently Dogface and Ham Dog are both. Dogface was looking a little sleepy and startled,
Oh.
being told he's a good boy, but Ham Dog rushed into the room
Oh.
and came and gave him snuggles on hearing her name.
Oh. That's such
Dogs are so
sweethearts.
good.
Hey, is that you? That is Wolfgang. Wolfgang is still on the map. Where's he going? We're pursuing. We're pursuing Wolfgang. Yeah, that's right. I'm not done with you yet. You better. I told you to run, but it turns out it doesn't matter. I'm coming after you anyway. How far does he go? Wolfgang is not ceased to exist. He's also not running that fast. I can catch up with him. Even
I find horror either goes
I'm
and
just curious
falls
where
into.
he's going. Where is Wolfgang off to?
I wonder where that.
He's gone off the road. Fire support's begun. He's gone off. No, he's changed tack.
Where is that NPC going?
We're following him. I'm dropping a save here in case he doesn't go anywhere interesting. But we're going after him. Wait, where's he?
What was I saying?
Yeah, that's
Right.
You better run.
So, for me, I find horror games typically fall into one of two categories.
I can attempt to pacify him if I want to. I can.
So, the first category is
What if I try and talk to him?
not actually scary.
He just says hi.
In that,
Okay, now he's going back round. He's now going back in towards Cambridge. Just I think I'm just bullying this poor man. Okay, I'm gonna drop a quick save. I'm gonna try. Can we pacify him? Oh no, that makes him hostile again because that was a failure. I don't know. We're gonna do it. Load the quick save. We're gonna pacify him.
Well, while you
Actually, we don't even need to. I'm just more curious.
what was I saying? Sorry, I got in the zone. So yeah, the first category are games that aren't actually scary. And second category, games that have a good atmosphere. Like they have the spooky atmosphere, the spoopies.
11128.
Hey, how you doing? Having a good day?
Became new channel members.
Is he walking into? He's walking into Cambridge. Welcome to the new channel members. But you, buddy, you're in trouble. Just walked into a mine. His legs are broken. His legs are gone.
That's good, that's good. Today's topic for the day, that guy just walked right into a mine and it was awesome.
Okay, this is great. He's going to die.
You know, I wanna watch that again. I'm gonna go back. Okay, let's watch it. No, wait. Not far enough. There we go.
He's walking into Cambridge. Welcome to the new channel members. But you, buddy, you're in trouble.
Again.
Cambridge. Welcome to the new channel members. But you, buddy, you're in trouble. He's walking into Cambridge. Welcome to the new channel members. But you, buddy, you're in trouble. Just likes on the shit.
Okay, I'm done now.
Okay, this is great. He's going to die. He's going to die in Cambridge. There's no way in hell he survives this. And
I'm just working on the comic.
there's so many ghouls.
I've done one page, second page, and I got 45 to do, so I'm up to 44 left.
The ghouls are coming for. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. I'm just going to hop from thing to thing. And, oh, this is a lot of ghouls.
That wheel is
I
not.
just need to lead
Yeah.
all the ghouls down to the Brotherhood. Let's
just undo all of that.
To get up top and then. Hey guys, I brought more.
I mean, feel free to stick around if you want.
Right, now I just hop here, and now they can't get to me. And now we just wait. Although, okay, in theory, we're getting into very dubious territory now. We're getting into really dubious territory.
I'm not that evil. I only killed like 5 children.
Finish it off.
And I give you body bags for free.
Not get blamed for it. Okay, so we'll just drop a save here. Okay,
If anything, I'm being too generous.
that one will do. Like, just one shot. Okay, I've shot that ghoul. So, right, that's fine. I've shot that ghoul. That's cool. Right now, I'm officially got, no kills. Wait for that ghoul to...
Exactly. I'm just a giver, you know? I like to give back, and
So sorry about this.
one of the gifts I like to give is 37 knife wounds to the chest.
Okay, I need... Oh, God, there's so many ghouls, and they're all...
That's just how generous I am.
Okay, you... I'm going to put some bullets in you. Right. I'm just going to shoot you. Right, it's fine. And then...
Yeah.
I'm just going to... No, I need
3 bags.
stay. I need you to stay. I need them to stay, otherwise I can't verify whether they're dead or not. Are you going to... Okay, keep going. Keep going. You're now dead. 1. Okay, now that was a mess. He's taking them down. Okay.
I told you I'm a giver.
Right. 1. 2. Complete mess. It's fine.
I mean, the issue with Jen here is I threatened to kill her, and she just said, okay,
Right now.
do it. And, you know, now I have no... Now I don't want to because she said she wants to die. So I'm kind of stuck because if I kill her, then I'm giving her what I want, what she wants.
Alright, this is all absolutely fine. Still
So,
potential kills. We're just
That's the situation there.
Now this guy needs to die. Okay, now the one I shot definitely is dead. Not a kill. Okay, but did I not get XP either? I think I just didn't get XP. Right, and... Oh, hang on, was that... Did I officially just kill that guy? No, I did get XP, but that was not a kill. So, okay, wounding is fine. So, as long as we do that, 1, 2, okay, so he's now dead. Or rather, he's been slightly damaged. So he's just going to take him down. These guys now officially been...
What are you guys whispering about over there?
Knocked over Dance, who once again has spawned without a helmet today. Which is absolutely fine. I mean...
Paladin Dance.
That'd be a nice thing.
Always without his helmet.
Take the legs out, and if we can... Come on. Come on, Dance. Finish him off. Come on, Dance. I believe in you. We're going to work together in this pacifist way.
It's a very funky wheel.
Come on, pacifism. Let's go, pacifism. Pacifism, yes. Where have they gone? They've napped off. Okay, I need to
Oh,
get there they are. One of them should have, like, no legs.
Oh, sweet.
Repeatedly and-
Apparently we got 100 messages today. Nice.
No, not Reba, you're a roamer. That's all absolutely fine. Let's get over to here. 2 bullets should do that. There we go. That's all absolutely fine. Just put some bullets in you. Hide to the back. Oh, Paladin Dance. Oh, blimey, explosions. It's okay. The ones that are
Okay.
wrong. We just take out the...
That is wrong. That is not.
There we go. Dead right
No.
now.
No, wait, no. Wait, that is right.
Opened one of them up for you. I wouldn't prioritize him, though.
Wheel goes round,
There you go. You're dead.
round,
You're dead. I should definitely
round,
get some credit for this guy.
round.
Come on, Paladin Dance. I
Too
believe in you.
thick.
How? Paladin Dance.
Little thinner. Come on.
I didn't get XP for him.
Little thinner.
That's...
Okay, let's just erase that bit.
XP is so
Now
weird.
can you do it?
So weird. That was a very
There we go.
literally a kneecap right there. But that is fire support complete. That's XP at the bare minimum. So we can just skim all of this now.
I'm just trying to
And in theory,
like everyone.
we could just follow Dance and let him complete. Actually, oh, may as well always go for the
I mean, I completed Undertale as a pacifist.
Get me yet more XP.
I'm serious.
Fine. So he just tells me basically nothing. Also, I want money. By the way, there we go. I'll also... Doesn't get me any money. Doesn't get you any extra money. It's just you acting as a mercenary
Eh.
for some reason. We'll invite you to join the Brotherhood.
So,
More importantly, he will now...
topics.
invite you inside
Topics.
to have a chat about the facility.
Here's your question for the day.
I believe he counts as a...
Do you see money as the one true evil? Or do you see money as a necessary evil?
Once I begin, if I choose to do the first Brotherhood mission...
I will warn you, the wrong answer will give you stabbing.
Kills are my fault. But I want to verify that.
You see, this is a knife here, right here. This is a knife,
Can't get away
and this is you.
in this run. Also, before we do go inside, we need to... There we are. There's fire support.
And this knife here will go into you if you get the answer wrong.
What happened to Wolfgang? Is Wolfgang's corpse still here? Did crazy Wolfgang finally end up very dead? Because I'm pretty sure this might be... No, that was a generic raider. That's generic raider.
I'm afraid that's the wrong answer.
Feral. Is he over here somewhere? No, I've leveled up. I'll get to you in a second. Feral. Surely he didn't survive. Could Wolfgang be not dead? Or maybe he despawned because I just got too far away from him. Oh, it's hard to... Run! Okay, there's a few more ferals here. But that's fine. We can't really do anything about any of that. So
So let's see. We gotta do a t-shirt, and then we gotta add
How
the...
tough are you, by the way? I could just bring down your legs, but you might die before I actually successfully do so. So let's just lose you by...
That's fair, that's fair.
Nice and fast. Into the police station. I heard the growl there. We got out the way. We got out the way before it happened. So Wolfgang runs to good neighbour someone.
As for me,
I don't know if he made it, though. So, I should...
what do I
get
think?
inside. So that's all absolutely fine. So, okay. I'm going to drop a save here, because I do not know for certain. Yeah. Precisely...
I think even if money didn't exist, we'd eventually invent money again.
For murders committed...
Because
doing mercenary work for the...
that's just how humans are.
Is attributed. Okay. we're going to have
We start with just basic trading. I'll give you this chicken, you give me that pork, and we both eat.
Nice ammo box, which is just free money. There's stim packs. There's handcuffs. There's a whole bunch of there's military fatigues, which is
So I don't think that
drugs, which is great. Military fatigues are
removing money would really remove any evil because people would just, well, invent new conflict.
Agility +2, great for sprinting, which I do a lot. They actually have some damage resistance on them, which plenty of Under Armour's just does. I mean, it's energy resistance, but it's still not bad. Like, it's good. Like, army fatigues and military fatigue.
So in my opinion, I'd say money is a necessary evil because even if you removed it, we just invent it again.
From Jack of the Frost, who gave us $2. Wolfgang runs all the way to good neighbor.
I did see that. Yes.
Yeah?
I did see that. Yes.
You did see that, but you didn't actually say.
I thought it was a normal chat, but that must have been
that must have been
what caught my eye.
Yes, there are a number.
Like
of
at
super
least
chats.
3.
How you feeling, big guy?
Claire doesn't like me
Oh, yeah?
today.
Is that why you roll
Claire's
I like you every day.
Claire's done with my bullshit already.
We just,
Okay.
that's just how humans are. We naturally categorize things and form groups and, I mean, just look at subscribers. Subscribers are a form of group, and same with followers, and
So I'm ready. You, buddy? Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
gonna follow you. He does.
in the
bring it
end,
down this time. He bugged out and forgot
as evil as money is, and I won't deny that it is
without his helmet, which is
evil,
so just to
we just make it again, so I'd say it's a necessary evil.
Alright. So we're gonna go and see whether Paladin
That's my opinion on it.
not a companion. The game does not say Paladin's answers available to be your companion until such time as you have completed Bibbly Boop. I think it's Shadow in the Sky. When you've no, it's the ship's tour. Tour of Duty, I think that's called. So once you've done that, it says
I mean,
your companion. But I'm pretty sure one of the big problems people who've attempted this in the past have run into is Nick Valentine, when you're running out of
what peasants? I killed them and ate them.
it does count. His kills are yours, which is a problem.
I mean, and it logged me out as well.
So he's going to go over that. They just executed, they just executed a love.
Oh, welcome back. I've drawn hands. The worst thing ever.
I suspect I'm about to be told. No.
There are many hands like this, but this one is mine.
Officially,
There we go.
he's not. I wonder if Nick Valentine's in a weird, unique state. Because I was assuming these two would be in the same state as each other. But today.
Not sure what I, what's the word?
Which is very.
I can't remember what I was talking about, but,
Okay, well.
those were some interesting answers.
Because, this is just a way of getting a huge amount of fusion cells and some free XP at the end. He can handle all of this by himself, and there's going to be a lot of XP to be got out of it. So
I mean, not really.
just basically
In the end,
suspicion by himself.
the new bottom class
Like a giant ant.
will still be higher class than peasants because they have to pay. Otherwise, they eat them.
Excellent, Krona.
So,
Happy birthday! Thank you for everything that you are doing for us.
I mean, in the end.